You're listening to the No Tekkers podcast.
No Tekkers podcast.
No Tekkers. What? Man said Bon Gerard. He's the No Tekkers podcast.
Come on, man. Let's get it.
Episode 67, the No Tekkers podcast. I'm your host, Braz. I got my co-host here, Chief.
Bun the stats.
I got my other co-host, Mr. SLS Sunday League Settings, Big Fazza in the building.
There.
And then we got the special guest, Sunday League Chronicles continues. Back in the building, Dingle FC.
Dingle FC, boys.
Long Throw FC. Is it long? So we got Ali in the building, and then we got the Long Throw specialist himself, Dane. Welcome.
Good.
How are you, man?
Good, man.
Thank you for coming on. Again, part of the ecosystem, trying to get through all the teams. Have your say. Give your opinions on the league and, you know, spice things up a bit. So, yeah, man, thanks for coming on. So, Ollie, you the gaffer?
Me and Cole.
Kyle?
Me and Cole do it together.
Yeah. How long have you been running Dingle?
We've been running it for about, it's got to be about 4 years now.
Yeah.
The team's been running for about 8.
Okay.
About 8 years.
So you came in, new takeover,
New takeover.
Newcastle.
No money, man. No Birmingham elite in there.
No deal codes.
No money. But now it used to be Chiswick Green Saxons.
Okay.
Just a bog standard team. My mate Dan Warren started running it. Got to be 8 years ago. Just put a team together. Oakbourne Division 3.
Yeah.
Absolutely standard. And I think we had a decent season. We finished about third, got promoted.
Yeah.
He left, the gaffer left, and we
Jim as well, was there?
Jim Hewitt, yeah. Jim Hewitt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Character by the
No,
sound.
he's just a good secretary, man. A good secretary, but hard work. Hard work, man. Everyone needs a secretary, though.
Yeah. We got the secretaries of the league. No fines. You lot ain't getting in.
Nah, no fines. But so I had another couple of seasons there playing. Kind of just drained out a bit. Nothing was really happening. Left. Went and joined another team. Did that for a season. Because the manager who originally ran it for the first season, he left, went to Sweden.
Yeah.
And then about 3 years later, we come back. He said, "Look, I want to start doing the team again. I want to take over." And everyone was like pumped for it, like because we did well. The season he was there, everyone was game for it. Got in. I said, "But look," I said, "I'll come back, but my old man runs the Dingle. Well, I used to run the Dingle, which used to be the Harvester."
Oh, okay.
Years and years, we was talking about doing a pub team.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to do a pub team there, and it never come to fruition. And then I said, "Look, I'll do it, but on the terms that rejuvenate the team.
Yeah. Start from
Fresh kits.
Yeah.
And we'll rename it like the Harvester." But then that turns to the Dingle. So that's where
the name come from.
So we'll get into that, man, Mr. Anti-Dingle. Anti-Dingle.
Chief is like, yo.
Like I said, I prefer Harvester.
Mr. FC.
Okay.
So Dingle formed, but it was the same Chiswick Saxon team. We managed to drag in a couple of players, Dailies, Jack Mullen, a couple of others, but it was still basically the same Saxon team that were just a Division 3 team. But I think by that point, we'd been moved up because it's funny how they move the teams up and down, and I think we was like a League 1 team by then. So Dan took over. He'd done it, got all the fresh kits, sorted all that, and
Getting it from Omar.
not from Omar. Nah, there was his own. I tell you what, actually, Omar's giving everyone kits. But I think he sorted it all himself.
Okay.
Did a really good job, good gaffer. Always looked after everyone.
So
But then,
you were still in Div 3 then?
I think it was Division 1. Division 1.
Okay.
At that point. And
So how did you do that season as rebranded Dingle?
So now it weren't going well. Didn't go well for about up until December, middle to bottom of the table. Stuff weren't going right, and eventually I think we played a team called Solihull Astros. You might have heard of them. They're like a Division 1
Div
team.
1 or 2, ain't they?
And they flushed us like eight, like maybe 8.
Wow.
And like the gaffer comes up at the end of the game. He's like, "Lads, it ain't working. He ain't doing it for me.
Yeah.
Obviously ain't doing it for you." And he said like jacked it in on the car park that game. So that was rough.
These car park sackings are kind
It was
of.
a car park. When you're going to sack him, it was a walkout. Straight walkout in the car, and he was gone. And,
Took the kits as well.
he left the kids, left the balls, man.
Oh,
And but then so that was it. We was left the group. Kind of said, look, time's done. So we was kind of left in the lurch, really. Secretary weren't going to do it. And so me and Cole just got on the phone to each other and said, look, should we give it a crack like between us? Never managed a team, never done anything like that.
Yeah.
But we thought like between us, we'd probably have a good crack at doing it.
Yeah.
So
Bit of football manager experience.
that knowledge, man, it's all pure knowledge.
Baseball, innit?
Pure knowledge, man. Football manager. So we said, look, lads, we ain't going to let the team just drop off.
Yeah.
We'll see it out to the end of the season. And so we took over. We started it from that day, like from the Monday. We took over. And we played a game on the next Sunday. And I think we played a team called Shirley Griffs.
Oh yeah, they're in
Shirley Griffs, yeah. They're in the championship now. They're
Yeah.
a lot better team than there was then. When we were playing them, they were like bottom of the league. And we was in that game, and I think we was 3-1 down with 10 minutes to go. And there's players on the pitch going, that's it, man. Done.
Yeah.
Done.
Heads.
That's it. Like the changeover and happening. It's like, give us 80 minutes, man. And they're like, that's it. I'm out. They're like, we're out. And I think I scored.
We.
Get that in. That was the moment that it all changed, man.
Disclaimer, I wasn't involved in the thing.
We weren't even long throwing, man. That was the moment it all changed, and we ended up scoring 3 in like the next 10 minutes. Won 4-3. Went on a little heater to the end of the season. Got to like a semi-final. Didn't do like madness, but we just like made the team solid. Took over the next. So then we had the chance to make it fresh the next season. Brought in some new players. Brought in like a keeper, which I thought was like I think that's like the second most important player in the team. Throw-ins. Most important player in the team.
Sign me up.
we got a good keeper in, really good keeper. Got Dane in, Clappy, got my brother in, and we got like Elliot Hill in. We got a few. We like added a good few, not just good players, but like good personalities.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
drinkers as well. Like
why not? So,
Yeah.
I come to your Christmas do for a drink, and then how many Zambuca shots later?
good drinkers. We don't sign players, man. We sign drinkers. we was looking. I think someone sent me something yesterday. Like one of the teams got a player that was playing for like Grimsby last season. I was thinking, we don't sign them sort of players, man. We sign players on how much they can drink.
Yeah.
Alcohol tolerance.
But now we signed a good few players to start that season. We thought we had enough to win the league, but we're still in like the championship at this point.
Okay.
And then anyway, the league got off. We just got off to a flyer. Weren't conceding goals, flushing everyone. I think we lost one game in about the first 12, and we was just like, I think we had the league wrapped up with about 5 to go.
Wow.
A couple of the players we tried to sign we tried to sign MK, obviously pre-season. He didn't want it. He was playing for a higher division, a Prem team. But once he's seen the lights, he's in the top of the league. Seen us sneak up there. We joined mid-season, so that was a big pull mid-season. And
Good player.
really good player, man.
Very good drinker. Yeah, listen.
Hey, we'll get into that, but he was a good drinker Saturday night, mate.
He's one that kept feeding me Zambuca shots when I was trying to leave, man.
Oh man.
Yeah,
He's
MK
a good
definitely,
drinker.
man.
He's a good drinker, man. But yeah, managed to sign him mid-season, and then so we had this league wrapped up. Was in 2 semi-finals.
So this was how many seasons ago?
This is the only full season. This is the only
Okay.
Only full season. So when did I join? So I joined that year. Would it be
18, 19.
18, 19? I think
The
it
year
was.
before COVID.
Yeah, the year before COVID.
Okay,
it was.
okay, yeah,
Then
yeah.
Before it all split up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because 1920 season was a write-off.
So the one that got written off. Yeah, so it was the
Yeah.
season before
18,
that.
19 it was.
Okay.
So won the league. Don't get me wrong, we're still in the championship at this point, and like the standards nothing compared to what it
It's
is now.
3-team league, really, wasn't it?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you look at like, there's 3 teams who were right. I think there's only like 12 teams in the league. So you play less than 9
Sounds like
teams.
festival. That's how festival
9
was
teams
for
in the league, that
Galacticos.
was it. So that was good.
We still got to get it done. We still got to get it done.
Yeah.
And then got to the semis of both comps, won them. We had a madness game. We was like 3-0 down in like the cup that had all the like the Prem teams in. So then like the Prem teams were like, oh, they're quality, man. But they're like they wouldn't
Compared
get in
to-
this league now. Like it's mad. But we didn't know anything different because like it was our first season not managing.
Yeah.
And it was like our first season as a team. So we just thought, so we knocked off some of them teams. We was like 3-0 down in a semi-final at half-time. Istanbul.
Come on. Come on. I'm a Liverpool fan, lads. Go on. Come on.
Istanbul. Took it back last minute
Last minute.
pen. Mullen buried it.
Good chat,
So we got through to that. We got through to that final, and then we beat another Prem team in the final on pens as well. And then we won the treble, man. So we won the treble in like our first season, like absolutely top draw, man. Like loved every minute of it. Like
I see you're like Pep.
I was that season. It's in the league table now.
Is that Pep Guardiola?
You're like Pep out in Germany.
Straight up, you know, like when everything's going well
Yeah.
and you're winning. Oh, it's so good, man.
Yeah,
The sessions we had were
Yeah.
jokes.
Every weekend in the doghouse.
Yeah.
I've seen you on a Sunday morning after the
That's
Saturday
it.
night before.
That was Monday morning at work, man. No,
Still manage to do that now, even when we don't win, to be fair. But when you win, it's like... It's
I think the One Cup final, we were 1-0 down to Strawberry Fields.
Yeah, man.
Strawberry Fields, another pub.
Hey.
Sunday league's changed, ain't it, man?
Yeah.
Like, we ain't going to talk Fox and Hounds and shit like that.
Yeah.
Jonas in.
It's like fantasy football, these names.
But like, that final was like...
1-0 down.
It was almost like, not stage fright. That might be a bit...
Yeah.
But it almost
It's
felt
almost
like
like
that.
the first final as a team.
It was like 1-0, like nothing was going for us for 60 minutes. Then they scored and it was like, we're going to lose this. And we beat them twice in the season. Like, and
Went 1-1, 2-1 to them.
yeah.
Clappy had a stinker. Ball's come back.
Always thinking Clappy out, man.
Big up.
one who,
Throwing thing that is.
the one who had the hoodie. Did you see the hoodie with the where you're starting?
Yeah.
Bench. Yeah.
Okay,
And,
so
we got a penalty.
yeah.
Then last minute, Aaron Daly centre back. Ball comes back out on the volley, top bins.
Tekkers.
You won't see a better goal to win a final.
Quality.
Yeah, I'll show you after this. It's like
Yeah.
unreal.
Running the fans.
Yeah, and that just sets the adrenaline going, innit? And
Yeah.
that's like another 2-day bender. But nah, man, like that season was unreal. Absolutely unreal.
Quality.
And that's how we got to that point. And then the next season, so then we went up to the Prem. And I think...
Started I think we won 6 in a row.
Yeah.
Had a team called Maypole, but it's not the Maypole who are.
Not Batch's team.
They got banned from the league,
yeah.
I think.
Batch's team.
Yeah, them.
Tony Batchelor's team, mate.
Yeah. Good,
Yeah,
very good team.
yeah,
And
them.
I think they got banned because there was a thing to do with. They got done over, didn't they, on the last day with the goal difference?
Some dodgy
Yeah.
thing,
And then they was look out of us and them, and then next thing you know, COVID and
Writ off.
So it was like top of that with them. And all of a sudden, all got writ off. And then I think we had like a little...
to the little tournament.
We
Yeah.
did like a little kind of COVID Cup thing at the end of last season.
Yeah.
like Bournemouth.
West
Like,
Mid
just-
Wanderers said
Yeah.
something similar,
Yeah.
innit?
So
They
they
were
were
not
all
the-
in the same league below.
I think
Yeah.
that was like the championship one, but they did run in the Prem. It was a bit of a weird format. if I'm
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
Weird format, but I would say that we didn't win. Do you know what I'm
We
saying?
lost 5-4.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that was it. That we didn't win that, and then before you know it, like, all the teams merged, and that's kind of how we got.
So
to
how
man.
have you did the league approach you about merging with the Coronation?
I think we just kind of heard it at a meeting, and no, we had one of them Zoom calls.
Okay.
Like, I think they had a Zoom call one day, and they kind of just got all the managers in, and was like, look, because obviously it's all COVID at this point.
Yeah.
He said all the managers, there's like, look, there's talk of it being Oakbourne, Coronation merging. Are you in for it? Like,
Yeah.
And basically just a kind of class of votes, everyone hands up or hands
Yeah,
down
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing. And we was fully up for it because
It's longevity, isn't it?
Yeah.
The leagues are going to last now. Like, we were playing
Yeah.
3 divisions with, like, 8 teams. 8 teams were in the Prem.
Yeah.
And, like,
8 teams. Yeah.
like you think
The Coronation Prem done that, I think, was 3 seasons ago, where it was literally 4 teams.
4 teams, wasn't it, or something?
4
Like,
teams.
when you think about it.
How many times they play each other?
No, they well,
Sick of seeing the same
It's like the
faces.
Scottish League, isn't it?
yeah, they created something called the President's Cup, where you'd play obviously like a cup format against teams from Division 1, Division 2, but we played, I think it was a particular team 3 weeks on the trot when I was at Birmingham Elite, and it was like, oh, we didn't draw these last week, we beat them, so we got them again in the cup. But I think it was just to get games.
I'd get
like,
sick
for
of seeing
teams, innit?
VIP.
You've been in the Minute Cup 3 times.
Yeah, I think one was the league. I don't.
4
honestly,
teams,
you know,
just scrap it. Don't have a beer, man.
you know,
Let's have a semi-final.
Some teams have died for that.
Yeah. So, we made the semis, lads.
It's a good chance to get a buy as well.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So yeah, they kind of just like, and we was like straight up through. It was like,
Yeah.
the only team we knew was Elite. Really, we played played Elite in friendlies before.
Okay.
Because a couple of our lads know Omar.
Yeah.
I never wasn't. I wasn't at any of them friendlies. I was gutted because I kept hearing, "Oh, the Dingle have kicked us, the kicked us, and the kicked us." Like, and when I met him, I'm like, "These are good."
We
lads,
beat
you know?
Elite. We had little Colin in goal, man.
Yeah.
We had about 11 players and little Colin in
Little
goal.
Colin in goal, yeah.
It's about
But,
it's about 4 foot dead.
Mash up foot.
Okay,
He's
so
a cat that day, man.
now you're in Oakbourne Coronation. How's your season going so far from your perspective?
I think definitely, obviously, middle of the road. Looking at the table, it's tough, man, because we have struggled with injuries. But I think
Have you played everyone yet?
we played everyone now. Yeah, we
Okay.
played everyone once. We've got. I think we played Highgate and VIP twice.
Okay.
They're the only teams I think we played twice.
Yes.
But I think you look at the table now, and I think them 4 top teams. I think they're a class above
Yeah.
the rest. I'll be honest. I think they are. I think you'll get. I don't think we've took a point off the top 4.
Really?
So I don't think we have, yeah. So I think we know that's somewhere where we need to improve. Season, but I mean, we're still in both cups. Cup team.
I'm media now, so you know what I mean. I'm full-time media now.
Nah, but I mean,
Press
it's
release.
hard because all we know from like the one season we've played is winning. So
Yeah.
like, but it's hard to judge it on this season because you're coming against 8 completely different teams.
Yeah.
I mean, it's disappointing. It's not a nice feeling when you
So none of the teams that are currently in the league came from the same division.
none.
Mm-hmm.
The only teams that come the
Coronation
3 that
and
dropped
Lyndon.
out.
Oh yeah.
Glades,
Glades,
Linden,
Linden, and Coronation Star.
Coronation, yeah. So, I mean, Birmingham Elite was the only team that we'd played before.
Mm.
So they were the only team we knew about.
Okay. So this is like a whole new world.
Oh, no, yeah. So we can still kind of like...
Just
Because
like duet
Yeah,
then.
you know what I mean? Add some effects.
So who would you say is the hardest team that you've played so far?
depends, man. I think
You know,
Who's the-
recency bias may be VIP because
VIP are hard.
they're like a steroid version of us, man. They're like, just, like we like to like get stuck in.
Yeah.
They're like that, and they've got like 500 Zulus on the side. Like
Yeah,
getting
their
stuck into
pressing's
that.
mad, innit?
They're a quality
off the
team,
ball.
man. They got
Yeah.
some quality players,
Good
but
players all right. They're solid. I think they're the hardest team to score against.
Yeah,
Once they go 1-0 up,
they were
it's
defending
almost
lines.
like
Yeah, they would defend to
defend.
the end.
I've known Heno for years, and he's just everything. Like,
Guts and glory,
guts,
Heno
yeah,
is, man.
shit. I played with him before. He's my left back, and I was left wing.
Yeah.
The dream, but
You know what? Oh, yeah, when I was speaking to him yesterday, he was bigging you up loud yesterday. So yeah, I'll give you that. Henna was definitely bigging you up.
maybe the 2 games. I think Highgate though. The 2 games we've struggled the most. The Highgate, they come at you, man. Like they come at you. They have them 2 players that kind of just roam in the 10,
Justice
and they're
and
just
Sam.
whatever
Yeah.
formation
Yeah.
you set up.
The Roman.
They
Who
make
was them 2 players again, please?
Justice
Just
and
Sam, yeah?
Yeah.
Sam Fitch, yeah?
and they
You're
just
saying create one agency.
They just got moved, didn't they?
Yeah. How do you think that happened?
Is that good timing, yeah?
Big up,
But I
big up
mean,
the Sunday League agent.
They just kind of make you like they just kind of drift. Not just them, they've got quality players all over the pitch, but like the way they kind of just drop in, they just kind of change your formation for you in the game. Any plan you have.
I said with Highgate as well that who's the guy who sits?
Roger.
No, the other one as well. Is it
Oh,
Dan?
no, Dan Butler.
Doesn't get enough credit.
I say he does the doggy
He
work.
keeps them
which-
ticking and
yeah.
like he intercepts a lot, he stops a lot, and he's bops it off and they start going again.
When
So
he's not there, it's evident. Like
I've
that,
never
yeah.
seen him without him, and
Yeah,
he just seems
Dan
to
does some dodgy
sits
work,
in
man.
between the centre backs and just.
Yeah, does the bits like the untidy bits what nobody gets credit
So
for.
would you say Highgate to win the league then?
I think VIP will win it, Older.
Yeah.
I do, yeah, because I think
No, I'd like to see VIP win it because I know a few of them. So
I think VIP just because of you keep clean sheets, you give yourself every chance, man.
Yeah.
Like you've got to score. Like it's just impossible to score against.
Did you
them.
guys lose any points from the teams that?
We lost 6. We lost 6.
Okay,
yeah, we
so
beat
pretty
them
much.
1 each.
Okay,
But
yeah,
I
it's
don't
pretty
know. I
much
don't
like
take much from that.
Yeah.
I don't take much from that because I think there's only one team that benefited from that. I think Beacon benefited from it
Yeah.
because they drew to Linden.
Yeah, so they technically.
They're the only team that benefited. I mean,
And
I
Ballers
understand-
as well, because Ballers didn't play quite a few of them teams. Remember, they had the hardest fixtures,
Yeah,
quote
yeah.
unquote.
Ballers, start of the season.
Start of the season,
And
they
I
played all the
didn't
tough
even
teams.
mention
Yeah.
Ballers are a good team.
Solid team.
Ballers are a really good team. They got,
clinical, very like give them a sniff.
Yeah.
but I mean, we played Highgate and VIP twice, and we haven't got near them twice really. Both times we played them, we haven't got near them. Well, I'd say that. We took Highgate to 80 minutes, and then the bot 3 in the last 10 minutes. We slipped up, but them 2 teams, man, them 2 teams are solid.
Yeah.
Um,
And then what cups are you still in all the cups?
still in the, I think the Keeley and the Coronation Cup.
Okay.
Power on Sunday in the 16.
Yeah, we got Power in the Coronation Cup last
Okay.
16, and then we got Ballers last state in the Keeley Cup. That's like just the Premiership
Yeah,
teams.
yeah.
But yeah, back to that. I think Beacon are the only team that benefited from that. I understand what people are saying. Like, it drops your like motivation when you lose in 6 points. I mean, it costs a couple of our players like a few goals. The league table don't look as good. It don't.
Yeah.
But in effect,
It would have evened itself out.
it's going to even itself. I think most teams are going to beat them two teams.
Yeah.
Beacon drew, and it's paid well for Beacon. I think it's
Yeah.
kept them in the mixer because that's another 2 points they're losing on everyone else.
True.
Because the rest of them teams are going to beat them.
So who's the worst team you've played?
I'll be honest. This year we haven't played a bad team. We haven't played a bad
What
team.
you said was going to be honest.
I'm being honest. I'll be honest.
I know you're digging for.
Just say how you feel.
Raz can say that now.
It's strictly just media now, isn't
Listen,
it?
I spoke on that
Raz can
game.
say that.
You gonna make it an announcement or?
Press
Yeah,
release.
during the roundup, man.
Alright, say no more. Say no more.
During the roundup, because I was involved in the roundup, innit? So you get me.
I'm not going to dig out like the Oakbourne teams. And I mean, I know like there was on about maybe they shouldn't have like merged all the teams together, but I think probably when like the Oakbourne and the Coronation got together, there probably was like the Oakbourne was like, we've got to have some of our teams in the Prem.
Oh, yeah, had to be.
Coronation obviously got the teams to put in there anyway, but like
Yeah.
there weren't really. There's a case for saying like we couldn't have been in the Prem because we haven't done a full season in the Prem in the Oakbourne.
Yeah.
Coronation have been in the Prem
They've
for
been around for
years.
years.
For years, like they beat us. We hadn't beat them until this season. But their gaffer left. Their gaffer left before the season, or it might have been the end of last season. Took a couple of players, and then that's it.
Yeah, they
It's
went to
gone.
pot still.
And Linden, I think Linden were a good team, man. Like, it's and a gimme getting a point from Beacon, but they were just like bare 11 every week, as far as I'm aware. Bare 11. You got no chance. Have you?
Yes, Coronation was like that. Well, in the last few
Coronation.
weeks,
And
yeah.
Coronation went like that, and like they were just
Glades shocked me because again they was in the Prem. We beat them in the first game of the season,
Glades
That-
warm me
I
up.
don't-
Man.
and then
Glades,
they went down to a division. I'm like, what? And then they beat us in the cup.
Glades warm me up. Man.
I don't think you should be able to trial it and go.
Yeah.
Nah,
Right, 'cause now it's messed up.
Glades
Yeah,
tried to get out of that
so-
league, as
Yeah.
far as I'm aware, before that. But like they just, I don't get it, man. Just get stuck in.
See
They've
it
got
out.
enough. They've got enough players.
Yeah.
Like at least give it a blast. But
Hey.
you know what I mean, it looks weird. Do you know what the thing is though? When the Oakbourne Prem, they were up there in the Oakbourne Prem for years before like it merged. They
Yeah.
were up there like top
Yeah.
couple of teams.
Top four,
so they
yeah.
had to put them in, and they were the only team that backed out. So I think that's poor, man. But
Yeah, that's wild.
each to their own, innit?
Yeah.
They
Well-
all, they all got it like the Dingle to stick it out, man.
So you guys have embraced the name Long Throw FC.
Didn't have a choice, mate.
That is though. Most people would have bit at that and be like proper would have like
Yeah,
moaned
yeah,
about
yeah.
it. But
We've seen you
on
doing
Dingle
training drills, throwing the balls.
So do you guys actually train, or was that just like a bit of banner? You just wanted to.
I know.
Nah, we rented an Astro just to throw balls out. We rent your Astro just to.
Hey, listen, if it works, it works, and it's one of them one set pieces win games.
You know the drill. So like we do a Christmas, you know the drill to see who wears like a stupid outfit in the Christmas drill.
Yeah,
So I thought, do you know what? Do mine and just do me taking throw-ins.
Yeah, decent.
fair play.
We're
So
not the only team that does
how
that.
many assists have you got from long throws now?
Do you know before the podcast, I was saying to Faz, we ain't scored that many from. I've said so many times, I've had enough here. I'm not chucking this ball in anymore.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we're not scoring.
You ain't
Since
got a
you
cho-
said
you
it,
ain't got a
there's
choice,
been,
man.
been up 3 or 4 goals. Yeah.
Everyone's aware of it now,
Everyone's
innit?
aware of it. Think about it too much.
To be fair,
Everyone's shook now.
yeah. To be
like,
fair, in the Galacticos game, I think 3 of the goals were from like
One
set
was a
pieces.
corner.
Yeah,
There's another
and 2 from long throws.
was it?
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what the thing is though? Like the two lads that scored them goals.
Yeah, small.
I think they're about 9 foot between them. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the right back scored a screamer as well in that game, innit?
Yeah, Elliot Hill. Shout out Elliot Hill.
Yeah,
We'll
he
look
scored
at
a
that.
screamer. I was
That'll be on
like,
his Instagram within about.
Who's that
3
big
seconds.
Elliot Hill?
Big Elliot Hill.
That's his name when it comes to commentary. He's just like Big Elliot Hill.
yeah, he scored a screamer, man.
Little
But-
John and Scotty got him with a couple of headers off long throws. But
Yeah.
You'd say like it's Faz tell you it's an asset, man. It helps us nick an extra couple of goals a game.
She doesn't do the kosh.
It's mental as well because even if again teams expect it and you could go for the long throw and take a short one and whip it in and score, so it's mental. Like it works in your favour, 100%.
And it was funny. you played us and then you played Power in it the following week and you beat Power, didn't you?
Yeah.
Power, yeah.
And then I think it was Dollar. Yo, these long throw-ins. I was like, bro, I did tell you.
I didn't play. I was,
People don't like. Do you know what? As a defender, you don't like when that ball comes flying in the box around the 6-yard box. You don't like it. You don't like it, man. But
Some defenders just don't know how to
scoring a
header.
goal in
No,
that.
I didn't play. I've been out the night before.
Yeah, we had to bench down for that one.
There's probably only 2 defenders in this whole league that will happily head balls every like. And Heno and Drew at Elite. Everybody else doesn't want to know.
Boy,
That's it.
boy.
Health and safety, man. Game's changed.
So yeah, you're still in the 2 cups. Obviously, you're going for that.
Yeah.
The league.
The league for us now, I mean, like I know more players, like they ain't gonna just go, we ain't bothered every Sunday we got a league game. Like they'll be like, right, we got Hampton this week. Let's put one on them. We got Ballers this week. Like, Ballers will give us incentive to beat them now.
Yeah.
Who else? Like we still got to play Elite again. So our team's like our goal's to finish 5th. We can't finish higher than 5th now. Well, we probably can if results go away, but in theory,
Best
like,
of the
that's where
rest.
we want to 5th. We want to finish 5th now.
Yeah.
Have a deep cup run.
That's good though. Top 6 in the first season in.
9 it ain't, bro.
Well, technically, we're still saving 3 teams in every spirit. And
Hey, listen, sounds good on paper.
The teams that are 8th and 9th are counting them 10, 11 and 12 teams.
yeah. Well, you played. How many games have you played? You played the most.
Nah, we
11.
haven't now. I think we
played 11.
I think Hampton have played one of them
Hampton
teams have
played
played
like 13.
Yeah, that's it.
That's mad now. I've got like 3 games left of the season. It's January.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying, isn't
That's
it?
crazy.
It's mad.
That don't make no
'Cause I think the next
Is
cup
it?
game I seen Power's next cup game's in March. So
Now we've got Power this weekend in a cup.
in the cup,
Yeah.
okay.
That's 16.
They've got another cup
They're
game.
in a few cups though.
They've got
still.
Austin in.
Yeah, they're still in 3 cups, isn't it? Yeah, I think the Austin game's on the
3rd of
in March.
Yeah.
That's why I like that 16 team league shout, man.
Yeah.
I think that works.
So you heard it here again.
Get the 16 teams.
16
Dan, Kev,
teams.
Tony, 16 teams minimum,
Come on.
please.
I want a bit.
Nah, we're good.
Yeah, I think that's a great shout, man.
Yeah.
16 teams.
That would be.
Minimum.
I think
Minimum. I think how long the season will actually finish in May.
yeah,
Like,
rather than in January.
it's going to finish by the end of March.
Yeah, it's a bit
Absolutely.
It's
wild.
the longest pre-season, you'll never know.
Yeah.
Whoever wins that next year, that'll be scenes. Like,
I'll be honest though, I think whoever wins this year, man, that's like
shout.
Yeah.
that's unreal, man. If you win this league this
Yeah,
year,
yeah.
It's gonna just come down to who beats who because I don't think a lot of the other teams are taking points off the top 4.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think out of the top 6, like everyone could take points off each other in it. I'd say, like, because again, like Power was predicted to be one of the favorites.
Yeah.
And then obviously they're down there now. But as I said, Deeves is saying they're a cup team. Cool, but on paper, on paper they've got a sick team.
Yeah.
Unreal.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
went to the,
So I said one of the stats, innit?
what game did we go to? The Ballers one.
Ballers,
Yes.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It was mad, because I said it was about preparation that day, and
Yeah.
ballers were lacking players, and so were Power. But again, I said when you was there,
Yeah.
you brought down to preparation. Who wanted it the most? And again, was it 6-0?
6-0 could have been
It could have been more, and a lot more.
getting stupid.
Like you ask who's like the easiest game we've had, and like genuinely mean that. Not one game we've had, but I think we beat like Linden 6-1. But even then it was like 0-0 at half time. Like even them games weren't easy. Like
Yeah.
Galactico's game, the Power game we won. Not one game's been easy, and I mean that.
But you know,
Every game is tough in
when
that league.
I come to that
media
Hampton
trained.
game, you can't see any. The Hampton game, I think when you scored the
3-1.
the 3-1 and the scenes of that game, and I'm not joking. That's when I thought, these ain't a pushover team. Because obviously you hear things, but obviously coming to see it for myself, and I know Hampton ain't bad at all because they've got decent players. And when I saw you put it in the back of the onion bag,
We had so many injuries that game, man.
yeah, because half the players what I've seen at the
We had-
Christmas do.
Never seen before. Why haven't you filmed me?
So many injuries, man. Like that's the thing. Like Colin nailed, absolutely nailed. We've got so many players that have been injured. Like Dale car crash last week, another injury. Like straight up, just keep getting what just got back to like a full squad, and we have 2 more injuries, and it's like it keeps happening. I mean, got like 55 players like the rest of the team. So that's when you win them games and you're short on players. It
means
so
more.
important,
Yeah.
man. So
Yeah.
big relief.
So I think the first game we had players was Elite. First time we had a full squad, wasn't it?
Yeah, since the first couple of games.
When did you play Elite?
4-1.
You won.
2 weeks ago.
Let's go to pen.
Okay.
No goals from open play.
Do you know what it was for me? It was MK again, man. I get all the camera shots in it, and just MK walking into the camera. And just like, oh,
Do you know what though? I know they've had a bad couple of results, but Elite are tough team to play against, man. Like I think they beat Highgate a few weeks ago.
come on, you know,
Like, you
I was
can't.
there for years, so
Like Elite, like even that game, like we won 4-1, but that weren't a roll.
Elite on their day, yeah. And I say this, I was there a long time, and it like again, come on, this was up there for the championship and the title last year, up until pretty much the last couple of weeks of the season. But and again, it just boils down to attitudes, and if you committed, and this goes for all the teams in the league, not even Elite. If you're committed and you play to their week in week out, putting 110%, you'll be up there. But again, you can't turn up to teams like yourselves or Hampton half-hearted and then not expect it to not get rolled over because it will happen.
Yeah, big facts.
Tough, man.
So next season we're looking at 16 teams.
16 teams.
Any teams that you would recommend
West Mids.
I think
from below? Yeah.
I think you could pick 5 out of the championship.
Yeah.
I genuinely do. And I said this to you before. I said the championship of the Oakbourne combination now is stronger than the Oakbourne Prem was a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like Athletic Midlands, West Midlands Wanderers, like I said, played them in pre-season friendlies, just random friendlies. Couldn't get the ball off them.
Yeah.
Young, fit players,
Yeah.
know how to pass it around.
Yeah.
Like we played West Midlands.
2 weeks.
Well, look at the results they've had the last 2. I know they lost 5-4. Like Athletic lost to Beacon. We just picked West Midlands
They're
Wanderers.
close games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very close games.
Stress.
Oh, they was talking smoky in here about you guys, wasn't it? Oh yeah.
Pick the wrong way, man.
Yeah.
Omar knows how to pick his way. The day after a win.
Yeah. So
Them two, I think. I don't know.
Hampton wouldn't be.
Hampton-
Hampton in the league below on a bad side. On their day, they can give someone a good game. And then you got Real Rangers. I think I played them years ago as Redwood.
Redwood,
were a
innit?
good
Yeah.
team back
Yeah.
in the day. So
they was in
a
a festival as
No
well.
one mentioned them.
I've never seen them play.
No one.
I've never seen them
rating
play.
thing, Shane.
Stick pudding in there for banter though.
Yeah.
Stick pudding in
I
there.
seen Pudding Lost in it. Well, we'll get to that
Warsaw,
anyway.
so-
But yeah.
Again, but another decent side on their day. Water up now.
Facts. Okay. Well, let's do the Sunday League roundup then. So let's go through the results. The first result, I'm just going through the list. Obviously, you guys played VIP. Lost 2-0. What was the verdict on the game from your perspective?
Overall, they probably just deserved to scrape a win. The first half, I thought they were the better team. We were proper.
What was the score first off?
1-0.
Okay.
1-0 at half time. Taylor scored. Taylor?
Yeah.
2 set pieces. It was, yeah.
Taylor, yeah. We just kind of set up to kind of stop them playing like through the middle and playing down. Like we all kind of had one of their players down to be playing on the wing, so we was kind of trying to just like set our team up to stop them from pretty much scoring from open play, really, which we kind of did. They didn't have a load of chances from open play, but then we've been like poor set pieces, defending set pieces last few weeks, and that's what it come down to. They just got on the end of a couple of set pieces, but first half they were definitely the better team. We come out second half, had a good 15 minutes at them. We had a really good 15 minutes at them, and then they nicked one from another set piece.
Was that a long throw or corner?
Nah, we know how to defend long throws.
Practice every week.
We invented the long throw, man. It's just them whippy corners, and them whippy free kicks. But like I said, our pitch got writ off on the Friday because we planned it last week and we just trashed it. It was writ off. But luckily, Dan managed to sort us a pitch at Almden, and that's like you've seen Marston, the pitch they play on. You've seen our pitch.
Yeah.
Like,
Almden.
that Almden's worse than them.
Almden.
I don't know how that's possible, but it's worse than them. And it was just a tear up of a game, really. Proper scrappy game, but they probably deserve it.
Can't be worse than Pudding's pitch. Pudding's got a tree
Nah,
going on
it's
their pitch.
definitely.
Where the
Close
Pudding play?
second, Almden Park.
Yeah.
You know how bad Almden Park is.
Yeah. It's like a tree that stops your throw-ins, mate.
Nah, but I think that, they're a sticky team. Like I said, you keep clean sheets. That's why I think they'll win the league.
Yeah,
because
to be fair,
they're a
they're-
nightmare to try and score against. We had chances for sure. We definitely had chances, but they took their 2 chances and come out with the win, man. But good luck to them.
Okay. The next game was Galacticos versus Hampton. There was no ref for that game. So
Oh dear.
Free for all.
Basically, so Kai, who's one of the managers for Galacticos, ref the first half. He's like, I got my license, lads. I've got my cards with me. Big up, Kai. So yeah, he ref the first half, and then they ref the second half. Ended 3-1 to Hampton. It was 3-0, pretty much. We Galacticos, who I am no longer a part of. Yeah.
Can you get the yellow bar across the screen?
Breaking news.
It's timed that well. How long till the deadline's over?
Well,
7 days.
I promised the
It's gotta be
fans
done
that I'd
before
stay
Thursday.
for the cup, and then I had a chat with the gaffer after, and I was like, "Yeah, man, that's me, man. I can't do this anymore." So
Good job I got my folder in the old car. Take it anyway, you never know what's
What's
around
that?
the corner, man.
Brad's long throwing FC.
So yeah, but yeah, it was. We struggled for players. James had to play for like the first 20 minutes, I'd say, and then we had a player come in and made a debut, which was all right, to be fair. But yeah, we just couldn't string 3 passes together, mate. No, some of the players can't even pass wind, so it was wild, man.
Tally's left now.
It was wild. It was wild, man.
All coming out now.
Nah, you know, when he's in the game, he's just so breaking. He's just like, oh my god.
Like Dominic Cummings. Releasing everything now, man.
So managed to win a pen, and then I took it, converted it, so that was 3-1, and then
Send the keeper the wrong way, or?
yeah, did gave him the eyes and all.
I said, I'm leaving. Shut the door on the way out.
And then man. So obviously, it was a rough afternoon or morning for Galacticos. So yeah, wish them the best. So hopefully they'll get their stuff together. Everyone's been asking me how they're gonna fold. I don't know.
It is what it is.
I doubt it, but I don't know. I don't think they will.
Do you have many players signed, or is it just a case of not turning up?
Yeah, players. Yeah, there's loads. If you look at the roster, it's crazy on paper. But as I said, you're just trying to get these players to show up on a Sunday morning. It's just crazy. I'm just like, bro, it's either you know the games are the same time every week.
Yeah, it's nothing changes.
Nothing changes.
Turn it on.
Bar the venue.
So-
home or away.
Unless you've got something going on.
MK, you hear that?
Anyone at the camera. Everyone.
So I think I was there longer than I was supposed to be because I was just comfortable in it. Like I'm a man, like just conformed to
Preacher
the
comfort,
yeah.
innit?
You know what I mean? Like I show up on time, I do my thing, but I just felt like
Running race.
yeah, it ran its course in it.
So that is like a CV. I'm productive. I'm on time. I'm
Yeah.
Loyal.
So I'm
When
taking
the
a
team's in the
I'm
dark.
I'm taking a break.
Bottom. I'm leaving him in there. Loyal man, loyal geezer.
You know what I
Sorry,
mean?
Braz, as you were.
So yeah, I'm taking a break, and then we'll go again.
Anyone
In the
been
next
in the
couple of
inbox
weeks. Yeah, quite a few, but they will remain anonymous. My agents.
Answering any more questions.
So yeah, man. But yeah, that was that result.
We'll talk after the game.
Brown paper.
On to another big game. Highgate playing Power.
Excusez-moi, sorry.
Highgate 1-2-1. So yeah, it was I've seen
One
Shaq's
down,
goal.
right now.
Yeah.
I tell you what, there's been some
Belter.
bangers this week. But Shaq Wits' goal. Shaq.
Yeah, my guy.
He's a player, man. He scored a battle against us.
Absolute
Yeah.
scenes.
It weren't worth nothing, but he scored a battle.
How many
His
points?
consolation goals.
Can't remember how many points he got for that.
His consolation goals, man.
He's probably got about 1,000 followers after yesterday's one.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It was
unreal.
mad.
Good.
I think was it Carlos that set it in as well, isn't it? I think it was.
You'll
So-
see this
there a video?
Yeah. There's one on the internet where you can see the proper one on widescreen on 7:30 Thursday Sunday league setting. Just plug it.
1080p.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1080.
So Highgate 1-2-1 there. That was a league game, and then Beacon played Athletic Midlands in the cup. Beacon won 5-4. To my knowledge, I think Beacon were up 4-2
4-1, I think.
or 4-1. Yeah, and then they let them back in the game. I think, from my understanding, Beacon made 3 subs at once, which is never a good idea. And then got them back in the game.
3-goal lead subs.
Yeah, and then the level at 4-4. What a goal!
Listen,
It reminds me of Zidane.
take a bowl, lad. Take
Yeah.
a bowl. Listen,
Zidane
unreal.
Champions League final, left foot volley, Mazza.
Whatever they were eating
Scenes
this
as well when he
weekend,
scored. Like,
Yeah.
whatever people were eating this weekend for goals wise, I kid you not, this is probably the best weekend of goals.
I don't know. We missed that trick.
Honestly,
Missed that trick.
Should have seen the one I scored and turn round.
It's not about you, man.
Everyone,
It's the Sunday
everyone,
League round.
loves it, don't it? Turn round and everyone's scrapping on the floor.
yeah.
Everyone's scrapping on the floor. I'm like, lads, it's free
Oh
now.
my
Why are you
God, I
moaning?
swear this now. The Matt Letizia goal.
Yeah.
Matt Letizia chip, yeah. One of the best goals you'll see this season. Turn around, like, there's just
Limbs.
bodies
Carnage.
on the floor. Dane's chipping the keeper
from
from 30
30
yards. Turns around, no one's watching his goal. Everyone's scrapping.
That's what you're doing. It's free
You
now.
know the old elite try and get the game called off when we're 3-0 down. That one.
Oh, mate.
Lads, I'm just suddenly setting now, you know, lads. I'm just doing me.
And then the big game, Big Fazza, you was there.
Yes.
Birmingham Elite, Dior sponsored versus Zara Coat sponsored,
sponsored.
FC Ballers.
7-Up sponsored.
Yeah,
£60, I got one of them.
7-1 to Ballers. Big Fazza taught me through what was going on.
Do you know it was mad? All right, then half time it was 2-1 to Ballers. It could have been 3-1, 4-1 to Ballers, admittedly at half time. Straight after the half, Elite have a free kick, could potentially make it 2-2. Hit the bar, the keeper, and the bar within 10 seconds. You'll see it on Thursday. And then after that, Elite just capitulated, like literally goal after goal after goal, and it ended up 7-1. Before I'm literally filming, and
How
I'm
long
looking
left
like
before free?
there must have, I think there was about 25 minutes left, and it was 3-1, I think, and then there's 4 goals just come out of nowhere. Last kick of the game was a goal.
I think with Ballers, from what I've seen, you give them a sniff.
Yeah, and I think
Clinical.
they had their front three yesterday, and even their bench, they were solid through and through. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah, I seen some memes. Front three of Ballers was like prime Barcelona.
Prime Barcelona.
M&S.
MSN.
But I've never expected Elite to be so easy to beat, put it that way. I mean, I've been there a long time myself. I didn't expect that. And I think even when I come away and I'm editing the video now, it's like it doesn't seem as if the result should have been 7-1. But as I'm going through the highlights, yeah, Ballers had more than enough chances to make it that. And some of the goals, Big AG's finish.
Yeah, I heard.
Listen.
I heard.
But if you want to watch
You got
it,
angles.
I've got there's a few angles, put it that way. But if you want to see them, you got to tune in on Thursday at 7:30.
As you
Yeah.
It's at this point, people. Now it's at this point, people. What can you say? and there was definitely a few. Now you see it, now you don't moments as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very
Ballers
good
of quality, man. Good.
Was Danzo part of that?
Danzo was on smoke yesterday.
Yeah.
How many teams does he play for, man?
Do you know, I think you just if Ballers ain't got a game and someone's playing, he plays, and Danzo just loves football. Like he just loves football through and through. Like, yeah.
Yeah, big up Danzo.
And again, like he's very, very technical, and he hits the onion bag. Like you can,
Gets us.
yeah, unreal. It's unreal. Danzo is.
So let's go through the table. So at the top, at the minute, we've got VIP, 12 games played, 25 points. Beacon, 2 games in hand, they're on 23. Ballers, 10 games, 20 points. Highgate, the same. Birmingham Elite, 10 games, 15 points. Then you've got Hampton, 13 games, 13 points. Then you've got yourselves, Dingle, 11 games played, 12 points. Power, 9 games and 6 points. And then Galacticos with 9 games and 2 points.
But I bet the championship's tight now after the results from this weekend. The
Yeah.
championship definitely.
Anyone
is.
can win that Prem though now, that top 4.
What this? Yeah,
Anyone can win that still.
I know all of them very well. Yeah. Like, and even the gaffers and the manager. Now,
I think it was last week's result which spun it.
Highgate had to win that.
Highgate
Or
was
had to win.
that blew it wild.
They had to
way
win
open. Way open.
They
again.
lose that as a 3-horse race, I think.
Yeah. Well, if Elite wins their game in hands, that's 21 points. So, I mean, that'll take them 4 points within VIP.
I think Elite are the team at the moment who have still got to play all the big 4 in a sense of who's up there at the moment. So if Elite decide to be Elite, how I know they can play, the Elite can shock everybody now in a sense of turn the whole table and turn it around. And
So I mean, there's certain teams at the top there's certain teams that won't want to be playing coming down the stretch. But if I'm right, I think Highgate have got to play Galacticos twice.
Yeah.
I think that's really important.
Yeah,
I think that gives them a really good
And I
chance. I
think-
think that gives them every chance, man.
And Power have got to play them as well twice in the league.
And whoever
Oh, yeah,
plays
you got to play
you
Power
guys,
twice.
No, Galacticos.
Oh, okay.
Not that that's an important battle, but that's a personal decision for them.
Good deciders in the
I think whoever you
championship.
boys play as well will definitely, because I've watched you.
You've got to play Galacticos as well, haven't you?
You got to
Again,
play Galacticos.
yeah.
Got to play Power again.
Hampton.
Played Hampton twice.
Okay.
Elite, Ballers, Beacon, and
That's it, yeah.
we got one more game. I think. Oh, we played 11 now.
We've got 5 left, yeah.
Yeah.
We've wrapped up, boy.
It's mad that is. I just realised, like, I'm not ready to give it up yet.
March.
That's what I
This
said,
will
man.
be
The
over.
Cup's going to keep it alive in the Premier.
You need to get a summer job fast.
Don't tell the missus that. She thinks it's on until June.
Pre-season games.
Hampton have only got 3 games left.
I'll be
Yeah,
scraping.
January, halfway through January, they've got 3 games.
Listen, I'll be scratching around the goals and everything. I'm just film your game, lads. Got graphics and that, man. Commentate.
Right, let's go on to the championship. So in the championship, we've had Glades United played Man on the Moon. They actually showed up. Glades won 7-0. So yeah,
They're looking promotion to come back up to
No,
go
come
back down
back to the
again.
Premier League.
No, what happens if they go up, man?
They've got to ride it out, man.
yeah.
At the end of the day, I think they've got to ride it out if you ever get promoted.
Hampton Senior beat Shirley Griffs 4-1.
Wow.
NSA beat Solio Sporting Men's Lions 5-2.
They're getting better. They
Yeah,
are.
yeah, that
No
is.
offense to Solio
Yeah, no.
Sporting Lions, 'cause, like, they're credit where it's due, man. They're turning up.
Pudding lost to Water Orton 4-2. Water Orton tweeted Pudding for Fraudwatch.
Yeah.
Where are they in the table? What are on?
I think they're in mid-table. We'll get there though.
I'll have a quick look at that. Go on.
West Midland Wanderers played Real Rangers. Big fixture that.
Table clash, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
West Midlands won 5-1. So
I think that wins them the league.
Do you know what I think it was? Started taking long throws then.
they started stealing tactics.
But you know what? I spoke to Mali from what's it called, Real Rangers in the week, and he said they're not taking that fixture lightly, so they knew it was going to be a hard game. So,
Yeah.
Rail Rangers.
yeah, Real Rangers, Mali. Yeah,
And then obviously Athletic Midlands lost to Beacon in the cup. So looking at the league in the championship, NSA are top at the minute with 16 games played.
the 2 left. No, 4 left. Sorry.
Yeah, 4 left. The 29 points. Then you've got Hampton Senior in second with 12
Wow.
games played. They got 4 games in hand with 27 points. Real Rangers 13 games played, 27. West Mid Wanderers have only played 10. They've got 24. Water Orton are 5th, played 14 games, got 22 points. Pudding are 12 games in, 21. Shirley Griffs are 14 with 21. Athletic Midlands have only played 8 games.
Yeah, who are you putting your money on? For
Played
that?
seven.
I can't believe they're that
So they've
far
got
down the
8
table.
games in
Glades have only
hand.
played 7 because they played so many in the Premier at the start.
No, what they've got. Hold on, they've got 12 games left to play. Athletic Midlands. It's 20.
Yeah, they're mad.
Glades
That's
got
mad
13.
still.
Wow.
That's mad. If they win all their games in hand, that's a madness.
I
Who's
think they
that?
got
Athletic
Midlands. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you've got Glades that played 7 games only. They've on 10 points as well. Man and the Moon have played 12.
think
They've
you
got
have to sort of-
3.
Right, this is what winds
I
me
think you have
up,
to sort of just look at the losses.
Yeah.
Work out from how many games teams
This
have
is what
lost.
winds me up here. How can you have a team that's played 7 and a team that's played 16 games?
It must be
And
down
it
to
just
pitches,
changes
innit?
mentality and all
Yeah.
sorts, man.
It must be down to pitch availability or
Well,
7 days.
you got to get points on the board, innit? That's what matters. You can have as many games in hand as you want if you ain't got no
All finishing
points.
the same amount of games, don't you?
Yeah.
And
so-
you know what? I was umming and ahhing about where Sunday League settings is going to be this week, but it's only fair and it's only right. West Midlands Wanderers versus NSA is this Sunday's fixture.
Marston Green.
Now
is-
I know there's a massive fixtures in the Prem. but,
Yeah. Where's who's at home?
I believe it's West Midland Wanderers.
Where do they play now? They play.
Is it something that starts with a W, with Wiffle or
Oh, it might be.
Yeah, West Midlands. are at
Whitchell.
home.
Whitchell.
West Midlands.
Whitchell,
On,
are-
Yeah, by Highgate.
Yeah, yeah.
I know the one.
Okay.
So it's round the corner from the in-laws. I go for dinner afterwards.
Oh, nice.
I might be there with you fast.
My
Might show up to that game.
You're more than welcome now.
My
Free on
missus in laws
Sundays
from
now.
Hannah. You know my missus.
Wow. We'll have a word
I'm going to
afterwards.
enjoy that. You know that meme when Jason Momoa flicks out the armchair?
Well, technically, Brass can be Sunday League settings this Sunday.
Is it,
Just
Manny?
saying.
Yeah, that's me, mate. I might actually. You're right. I might go to one of the Prem games and film it.
Yeah, bang on. I think there's know the game you're going to then.
So who you got? Prem winner.
You got Highgate against who's it? Highgate against VIP this week.
Highgate VIP.
Yeah.
Is that legal cup though?
That's league, I believe.
Yeah.
So I was going to say
That's massive,
VIP
man, like-
lads. I know you were trying to convince me yesterday with alcohol to come to that game, but Braz is coming now. Just saying.
Whoa.
Let's throw him underneath the.
You got for the
bus.
league fans. Prem.
That's
One answer, one word answer. No, none of this.
I've got splinters. I'm on the fence, lads. Like I'm not comfortable on
That's
this
not
fence.
one
No,
word answer, man.
that's not what it is. I
That's not what we
said
requested.
at the start of the season, I said VIP because they don't concede goals. The same reason you boys says, and I know they will always score. But the way it's panned out at the minute, that could come back to bite me on
That
the
game's massive
proverbial.
on Sunday now.
Massive.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
that is
Highgate done VIP on their pitch, you know.
I watched it.
The
We watched
pitch,
it, didn't we?
yeah, the pitch wasn't the greatest.
That's
and
perfect for VIP against them. I
Yeah.
thought it would be.
But again, yesterday surprised me as well. 'Cause I
said-
didn't expect ballers to come flying out the way they did. But I know it's like a wounded animal, and it ballers are. As soon as you're the week after, you gotta be prepared for whatever comes at you.
Yeah,
League's class.
I might roll up to that little AstroTurf they got on a Sunday.
Decent, man.
Have a butcher's.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
camera.
play. Just pull the socks. Why you get them black bits in your ankles, man?
Yeah. Okay. Right, so let's talk actual football now.
Good weekend for me.
Yeah. Who do you support? Oh, Chelsea.
Come on, we can
Okay.
talk about Tekkers.
ZH.
Oi.
I've been waiting for that ZH goal
Blimey.
for
I mean,
a couple of years.
we had the vote. We had a poll saying Mahrez or ZH.
Oh,
Gotta be
I'm
Mahrez.
still going Morris. As a Chelsea fan, I'm going Morris.
Yeah.
Because he's just.
He's on. I'd think best touch in the Prem. I'd say you zing that ball out to the right. He's dead instantly. Mahrez.
Both ways as well.
Yeah. He
Looks so obvious to go on the left.
Yeah.
Like,
He always kills you with that
you're
chop.
flipping on the
mate,
right.
Yeah.
How can someone do the same? It's like
that?
Iron Robin and it did the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Can't
Still
stop
can't
it.
defend it.
Yeah.
It's like what Chief would say. Was it chop you out your socks?
Yeah. Chop you out your socks, man.
Chop you out your socks.
But yeah, ZH is quality. I think he just needs
Time, and
He's time. Like
Maybe he's
yesterday,
settling.
he was.
Maybe he's settling, man.
Yesterday he was
unreal, innit?
different. The Ajax CH, which you know,
And
and
because they've got so many players in a similar position or similar role,
Yeah.
Who'd
it's
you play?
hard. Yeah,
It's hard because they play like effective three. You only get to pick three of them because they play like the two wing
Yeah,
backs.
yeah.
So they can only pick three, and they've got like I don't know 8 to pick
Yeah.
from.
So here's a
Policy.
question:
loads.
as a Chelsea fan, what's your thoughts on Hudson Odoi?
The look says it all, innit?
You know what?
Have a
Yeah.
swig of your beer before you.
Because
It's one of the most frustrating footballers.
yeah, well you got a
He
few of
should-
them.
He should be what like Saka is.
Mm.
If that makes sense. He should be at like that level. Because
But don't you think Chelsea's a bigger club than Arsenal? though?
consistently.
no, but like ability wise,
Okay,
like,
okay.
he should be in England's because he's on
Yeah.
175 grand a week.
Yeah, he's on
I
big
took the
dosh.
money and he's Tuchel sort of got him back to
Relative level.
playing well, playing all, like on Sunday he played unreal.
Mm.
I watched him. He twisted. What's the man called on the who's Sterling twisted as well? Tanganga.
Tanganga.
He's
No,
Tutus, bro. He ain't right back.
Yeah, so I watch him
Not
there
bad
and I
for that
think
Tottenham team.
I watch him, but like for me, what he needs to do is, and I feel like you watch him and he just doesn't do it. Cut in and just place it bottom, place
Yeah.
it on his right. And
Yeah.
it's
He's got it in his locker, innit? Yeah,
He's got everything there,
yeah.
but something just.
But don't you think that's
where it's the right manager, where it just
yeah?
hasn't dropped.
But don't you
It's
think
not
that's a
really
stigma for English wingers?
Yeah.
No end product.
Yeah,
Maybe so.
But I think the last one, David Beckham.
yeah.
I mean, even
Not even
Sterling,
a
how many
winger.
chances does he get?
Yeah, Sterling's hitting.
He
this
misses
as well.
tap-ins for
The
Joe.
weekend he did, but like Sterling is props, man.
I
Yeah.
think if you want to class,
think Sterling's
if you want to class Trent as a right winger, as my man that normally sits in the middle tries to say he's not a right back.
He's a centre mid, innit?
What I think. So I was speaking to a couple of mates about this. So like, like Ward-Prowse, people are saying like the best free kick taker ever.
His
Yeah.
techniques.
Yeah.
Quality.
So like, say now,
Like
say if you
goal
take a
the
free
other way.
kick,
Yeah.
you miss one,
Yeah.
you're off a minute.
Yeah.
So I looked at his, he's banged 12, yeah, and across his Prem games, he's averaged 1 every 28 games.
He's
Ward-Prowse.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when you actually think about it like that, like
Yeah.
Sundays, take one, you're off it.
Yeah. Someone
And
else.
these
One
guys-
goal in 28.
1 free kick
Every
every
28
28
What's Beckham's ratio? Do you know?
I'm not too sure, but he's only banged like 18 when you think.
What's
Messi's-
Ronaldo's? Because
Messi's
Ronaldo's
is
is
like-
greatest.
Yeah, Ronaldo, I wouldn't consider him a free kick specialist. So we was having this discussion earlier.
He scored that one. Well, I say he scored a
That
few.
Portsmouth
He
one.
scored
Portsmouth
a few.
one.
He's
Portsmouth
scored a few,
few.
but it's just
But
not
not-
there. It's
not-
not there, man.
Well, he's one of them ones where he just hits it and
He gets over the wall.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's dipping.
it's one of them ones where if he hits it well, he's going on target and it
Yeah.
just wobbles.
I think the only
Keeper's in trouble
consistent.
if he
I
gets
think,
Yeah.
it's just get into that.
I think Messi and I think the only other consistent free kick taker was Juninho that played for
Yeah.
Lyon.
Yeah, Leon,
Where
yeah.
he used to hit the ball. and
Specialist.
just-
Top bins.
Specialist.
He could hit it from the halfway line. and
Yeah.
It was going in.
Yeah, there's no more specialists. I mean, Ward Prowse is coming up now
Yeah.
because obviously
Do you know what it is, though? Then?
there ain't no special. Yeah,
So when one does it, it's like, oh my god, we got Beckham back.
yeah. You know what I mean? And that's it. I think
That free kick the other way was.
Yeah, that one against.
yeah,
was
and normally he's a whip specialist. This time he's just
So it's like,
clotted it.
it's literally just.
Yeah.
It's like
So
I nearly
It's an
said.
angle of that
I nearly
right
said.
behind
Now
you.
at this
behind
point,
it, yeah.
people.
yeah,
That's
it's
me
a
chatty
bit mad.
patting.
Yeah. Well, I think if Ward Prowse played for, someone made a point earlier today. If Ward Prowse played for a Man United, he'd be getting the props as like a Beckham, whereas because he plays for Southampton,
That's a big call, you know.
you know what I mean. But I think
No, I think-
there's no Beckhams anymore. I don't think
no,
there
it's
will
not.
ever
That's-
be
that's
because
one of
he was a
Teams don't
specialist.
play
One
right
of my-
midfielders. They don't.
Yeah.
No,
Some
this
Beckham-
They
thing-
don't play right midfielders.
the system, the whole system
Right wing
changed
backs
now.
or right
yeah.
wingers.
Yeah, because when I
That's
say to you about Liverpool, technically Trent plays as a winger.
Salah's a
because he
striker.
doesn't- he's
Salah
not
and
right-
Mane are
They're like-
strikers.
Adjust the formation.
100
and
Yeah,
play.
Yeah.
Fabinho, because I said this when I first done my podcast. I says we play 3-5-2, so you'll have Fabinho that'll come back as a first.
Sits
another
in
So I
as
centre
think
back.
now, I think you set up as a 4-3-3, but you like merge.
But we play 3-5-2 when we
and like
when we
Salah
merge.
and Mane
yeah.
go up top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Quality.
and then Bobby
So
plays
clever.
as a
So
camp.
clever.
That's like a 10.
Yeah.
So
Nine,
clever,
innit?
man.
Yeah, I think.
So
clever.
it's and I think it's teams were like when Arsenal that first cup game when they put the block up with their defense
Yeah.
is when you realised all right then like when you sit deep against Liverpool unless you've got Thiago or somebody who can
Thread balls.
Thread balls.
Thoughts on
it's-
Thiago? Because you know what?
Do you know
I've
what?
got to give the guy as
Do
a
you know,
player, innit?
He's a quality player. And I think
Before
some-
Liverpool or after now at
I see
Liverpool.
glimpses at Liverpool, innit?
He's,
I'm
yeah,
like,
he's doing glimpses at Liverpool, but I
that
don't
goal
think
he scored in, was it the Champions League?
It's
like
unreal,
half-
isn't it?
just cut across it.
Unreal.
But-
Daisy cutter.
Little slicer.
Yeah.
But
unreal.
one thing surprised me, he mixes it because I
Yeah.
didn't think he mixed it. But
Loves
he
a
loves a
booking.
tackle and he loves a booking. Yeah, definitely.
First player on my booking.
My bet builder.
You know about them?
Thiago bet builders, come on.
What's the Acker saying? 66-1. Thiago booking 33-1.
What are we saying about that
Man,
VAR
Thiago
this
comes to the
weekend?
Prem.
Which one?
Harry
The
Gaines.
Liverpool one. I'm sorry, the Harry
No, I'll
Kane
be
one's
honest.
all
The,
day.
the,
Stonewall.
Stonewall. The Jota wasn't a penalty.
Oh, mate.
I'm not gonna lie, but as a Liverpool, if it goes against us, I'm hammering the ref
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it went for us. My brother's a Chelsea fan, and so he's sitting next to me saying, "Oh no, in the pen." I said, "I'll shut your mouth."
Newcastle had one of them 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think it was Fraser, I'm not 100% sure. Same. Maybe a bit further out, knocked it away from the keeper, ran into him.
Yeah.
Didn't get a pen.
Do you know the ones that bother? Like the pen that was definitely the ones that bother me. Do you know like when somebody will get sent off like after the go and have a look at the monitor, but then
It's
you're
slowed down.
slowing the tackle down.
Yeah, it looks worse than it actually
It
is.
looks
looks
gonna
worse.
look worse. But I was
Like
gonna say
the-
if that was the case, Sunday league then someone would be sent off
There'd be
every
3 players
20
left on the
minutes.
pitch
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Who was in the Southampton game? Is this who done the one on
Armstrong.
Laporte?
Armstrong.
And they slowed it down. It looks.
He looks a lot worse
Didn't get
because in
sent off,
real
though.
time.
Yeah, but look, there's possibility of it. Innit? I thought he was going when they
But you
started
know-
slowing it
Yeah.
down, innit?
And
The
I
way
think
it was going through
because
it.
the players are so quick nowadays, football's a lot quicker than it ever was.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you miss time a tackle by just half a second,
done.
it could be the worst tackle ever. But
Yeah.
when you're slowing it down and going in and zooming, it takes out the whole context of it
Yeah.
was a good tackle.
I think refs need to
Up the standards.
think about that too, but just like have some consideration of like if you're slowing this down, it's gonna look worse than it
Of course
actually
it
is.
The issue is you almost need players, ex-players doing the VAR who
Yeah.
understand the game.
or
Go.
at least having
No,
them
they
there
said
to
it now
refer
like,
to.
like
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
independent judicator in there.
Yeah.
But it's like,
They're not going to do it.
I don't know.
And
It's
do you
hard,
know
man.
what-
There's so many decisions. Like,
I-
not the offside. Like even the offsides, they're making them.
See,
hard
I
work.
like rugby. And
He was offside. To be fair,
Rashford.
United's one, yeah. Cavani
I think.
one. I thought, mate, he's dead
I watched the
offside.
replay. I was like,
Someone got the ruler on the TV.
I think it's the accountability, like in rugby, like when they're telling you what they're doing and what you can,
You hear it,
like,
don't
you know
you?
what you hear
Yeah.
anything.
But like other sports as well, like NFL.
cricket, and
They tell you
what.
what-
World Cup it works, just not in the Premier League.
Yeah,
And I
there you
don't
go.
I
get
think
why
it
it's
could work,
so.
but there's so much work that's got to be done. I don't think they can. I think it's costing.
Well,
some
is
decisions.
VAR about 3 years old now, and we're still talking about it's shoddy, or as my people say, shawadi.
The thing is, is it the rules or is it VAR.
how it's been used.
I think it's
It's like
the systems because I think the
system's
system's
solid.
no different to Hawkeye in cricket,
Yeah.
where it's fit for purpose, but the people behind it ain't fit for purpose.
Yeah.
Far from
You're clueless.
clueless. You ain't got a clue, mate.
I think you get like too many different situations though. You've got thousands of different.
Don't you
situations.
think now there's way more situations than
You
You
With
would
pre-
clock all
Yeah,
them situations
yeah,
because you see 19 different camera angles.
And, I think,
Yeah.
and I think what doesn't help as well is, you know, when they say sometimes when you say, oh, the referee's going to allow this game to go, it's a derby, but you can't ref a derby different to a other game.
Yeah, you
I can get why they want to do it, but then it's like I said, the standard of officiating is always going to be different. Then like it has to be, there has to be some kind of.
I always
Yeah.
think with VAR as well, it's like how far do you go back when they start going back?
Yeah.
Like there's a foul in the
Phases.
build-up. It's like with the handball rule. If you handball it but you don't score, it's not handball. If you handball it and score,
It's handball. It's like, remember City against Spurs,
Is that the one?
where Laporte went for the header and he accidentally hit his hand and Jesus smashed it bottom corner. You went to go.
There's like another one on the weekend.
Makes no sense.
There was a team that like had a penalty shout, but there was a foul on the edge of the box in the leader. So it was like, so the actual foul on the edge of the box was a foul. The foul in the box weren't, but they don't give the free kick. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I think
So it's like,
that's what's
we won't give
confusing.
the free kick. We're only looking at the pen. But it's still like the
Now,
foul.
now imagine if you're at a ground and
confusing,
there's
man.
no TV screen and like
So the FA Cup.
Yeah.
I don't get why it's in the. Why you can have it in
certain
certain
games
teams.
and certain teams not.
Yeah,
Was
the
it
ground's
whole
not fit
Everton
for it,
game?
innit?
There's
Yeah.
a few decisions and no one got given
I think cup games, if you can't have it at one ground, you don't have it at another.
Yeah.
Like
Fact.
in
Don't get
Premier
none of
League, if you got the technology and obviously
It's like the
ground-
championship. The championship don't have it,
You
does
don't
it?
get none of that in our league, man.
Yeah.
It's like, it's easy, man.
You just got big
It's
Faz.
easy
You
in our
got big
league.
Faz asking for your Faz. You got that camera.
Who do you support?
Birmingham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on?
Was you at the
It's
march
rough,
the other
man.
day, or?
It's rough. I weren't there the other day, but we needed to win that. We was about to get dragged back into. We'll be there at the end of the season in a relegation scrap. Like we always are. But it's just a shambles down there at the minute.
I'd love the Blues back in the Premier.
Like you know when Deeney went back.
Do Gary.
You know when Deeney come back
on,
to the
good old
Blues.
days.
Like that's kind of like the biggest signing we've had in years. Like we ain't had much joy. So we got him back, and like 2 of the stands are closed off. So like,
Oh, they're doing
it's like peak
construction
Blues.
in it or something.
There's all sorts
Yeah.
of like rumours, and no one knows exactly
Asbestos,
what's
isn't
going
it? The same now.
Apparently asbestos, but like the perfect game to get
I was doing
like
that all day
get
at
the
work
place
as well.
bouncing. Deeney back, fill the stands,
Mm.
and we've got like the main stand
Closed.
and the Gilmerick open.
St Andrews, yeah, when it's packed, like
It's decent.
vibes.
Mm.
Not
It's
Merseyside
decent.
cricket club, man.
To the boys in Royal Blue.
But nah, it's you know that's rough. I mean that was like a perfect chance for us to get a little kickstart going, but it kind of it's just
And I thought he would have as well, because I think is it Tafe Chung? He's
yeah.
Tafe,
good player,
yeah.
man.
Tafe
Good
Chung,
player.
yeah.
His goal earlier in the season was it Luton?
Luton,
He's
yeah.
gone from the halfway line and just was a good burners everyone.
But nah, he's a good player.
Academy
man,
is booming though.
Yeah.
but just keep giving it the Bellinghams, man.
Yeah.
Pumping them up
Academy is
for 30
booming,
mil
man.
apiece,
And it.
Just if can they make first team and
just to kind of get rid of the asbestos.
Oh, listen, don't mention that. We're doing that at work all day today. We're not working.
Back to VAR, man. Back to VAR. Enough of that.
So, what we're saying for the Prem then? Are you saying Man City is gone with it,
I think
or it's pretty much
I
wrapped up?
think I said like saying the other day, like you can go 12 games on the bounce, 13 games on the bounce.
On
win
the
it.
end.
Like I think it's 13
do
before
it
Southampton
all
won
the
it.
time,
Do it every
yeah.
year.
They do it all the
Everyone
time.
goes, oh, they're not 8 this year. And they're going to win 14 games on the bounce and the top by 8.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I
They're
said
scary
it in
good,
my
man.
podcast. I
They're
said
scary.
Liverpool won't win it this year.
I don't think they're done.
No, Liverpool, but I think
Do you know
we're
what,
not
Fats?
as
Like,
consistent as we should be.
6 points if you win your games in hand.
I
You've
think
got to play Man City again.
if we
surely.
beat if we win those, like
if you can get, if you can get through your next few games without Salah, who you got the next few games?
from memory, I know the
break
Old
now,
Bourne
innit?
combination Prem fixtures better than the
All
Premier
right,
League
all
at the
right,
minute.
Yeah, man, it's a
But
bad-
now, I know what you mean, though.
If you get through them next few games without Salah, Mane,
Yeah.
and you win,
And we had this
the
team
momentum that they'll have when them two come back, I think.
unreal.
You got Leicester next.
Yeah, and they're not the best at the
Then
minute. But
concede,
Leicester,
then Burnley away.
Leicester are a bogey team at the minute.
Concede for fun though, man. So if you can get through
Norwich.
them games without them two,
Yeah.
you've got to beat Man City though.
I think our bogey teams are normally Crystal Palace and Leicester. And
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
got
even
nice
yesterday.
5 games.
Crystal Palace
Decent.
had chances, isn't it?
And when, in all fairness,
Mateta
yeah, and I think Alisson was just different gravy
on
yesterday.
something else, weren't it?
Palace are a bit of a bogey team for Man City as well though.
Yeah, and I think if we can bring it to, like you said, 6 points, then we play them and then we bring it down to 3 points. Pep's got that overthinking thing in it where,
Yeah, man.
you know, with the final
Champions
last
League
year,
final, the way he set up, and I was just
You
like,
don't have Rodri in your team, and he's been the man.
Fernandinho
Rodri or
started, didn't
Fernandinho,
he?
yeah.
One of them. Can't remember. is
No,
it?
he didn't have none of them. I think he had.
Nah, he didn't have none of them.
He had none of them.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah,
Not
that's
like
the thing.
Gundogan.
He overthought the thought about the thought. He was thinking about the thought. He was
Thinking
like-
too much about Mason Mount. That's what
Tommy Tuchel, man.
He thought Hudson-Odoi was playing, didn't he? When he's put him on the bench.
What's your top 4 then?
I think Man U sneak in as the 4th spot. The top 3 are a lock, I think. The top 3 are a lock. I don't think Chelsea get near the title now. I don't think
it'll
they get
take as long as you win the cup. You know what?
Hopefully not our
Two-
expense.
Who have you got in Champions League?
Lille.
Okay.
Got them twice.
Decent.
Done the draw twice. So I think we can get a good run. If he gets to the semis,
You think Tuchel is the guy for that as well?
yeah, Tuchel's the guys.
You know,
I think from being like when
Them
Lampard
German managers, man.
when Lampard left, then it was
Klopp.
like
Klopp's
hurt.
the
innit?
go, man.
Like,
Klopp's the go, man.
Yeah, he's a
Okay.
legend.
I grew up on Lampard. Lampard was my guy, and
Yeah.
Not having him as a manager, though.
And then there's this thing. So he comes in, he starts well. You're thinking
He didn't do nothing. He didn't deserve that job though.
He should have done what Gerrard
it's
done.
like
Yeah.
a fairy
No
tale.
worries.
Fairy tale.
Yeah.
And then he come in, and then like I was thinking, when we're playing the big teams, we're getting like popped. And Tuchel comes in. I think Man City last year. I think he beat him in the FA Cup.
Twice, didn't he?
3 times,
And
man.
then because I watched him and he actually tactically set up a game to win. 'Cause that's what it is. It's tactical.
Yeah.
Whereas Lampard's just expressive football, play ball.
yeah.
When you're open at the back, Tuchel went in. No, these are the players I've got.
Yeah.
Like you look now, Chelsea's best defender, arguably Rudiger.
Rudiger, innit?
When
Aspilicueta, solid.
Out of contract in the summer, innit?
and Lampard weren't playing him.
No defenders FC. We are now. Christiansen's going, and you look. Jorginho was like. Jorginho's a good player in it. Like I know he gets slack, but I know why he gets slack in it because in a big
Oh,
game
yeah,
you can get bypassed in it.
And
Oh,
he's not pretty on the eye either.
You can get
which
bypassed.
Yeah, but
Garner.
I think you can say that for
a lot of players.
90 of the
Like-
20 holding midfielders in the
Yeah,
Prem.
it's
Like
true.
Rice and Henderson didn't get the credit for years.
Yeah.
Only now people
I
are talking about Rice.
listen-
I slaughtered Rice.
I said
Slaughtered Henderson.
I said
But then
this-
not Henderson's lifting the Champions
I said
League.
this.
and-
I said this. Like, you see you see that this when Gerrard slipped you. People forget. Yeah, do you see that season? Henderson, like, he got sent off against Man City and he missed 3 games.
Yeah.
Now I actually said if Henderson plays those 3 games, we win the league.
Who did Gerrard slip against? Just
Oh
asking.
yeah, against Jemba Bar. I'm not going to say Chelsea. Yeah.
Mourinho.
But again, Mourinho set up again. Just to be.
I saw a
shit
thing
house,
about it and I was saying even
Yes,
the way.
absolutely.
Do you see even the way he turned up to the game in like a tracksuit,
Yeah,
had
like,
it shaved,
nothing.
hair
like,
long, ready
mind
just to sit
games.
there.
But I
Yeah.
think if Henderson plays those 4 games, it's a. I
think
can't want to say we win the league, but it's a different tale because Henderson was unsung.
Yeah.
And I said for years, people to say, "Oh, Henderson only passes sideways." I'm saying, this geezer he can pass a ball. He just plays a system.
You need a ticker, don't you?
Yeah, and I think he
Every team needs a ticket.
sacrifices.
But
his
they're
game
not easy
like
on the
Bobby
eye
does.
because they're not putting the ball in the back of the net, and that's what fans expect, isn't it?
I think somebody said it. I think it was on Twitter the other day when they've gone, everyone gets too stat heavy. Like rather than just watching the game.
Benzema said something, didn't he?
Yeah, too stat heavy.
About
It's true,
Messi.
innit? When you think back in the day, like did Zidane ever score 15 odd goals? Or
Nah.
But you knew this guy.
Unreal.
Ronaldinho, the
You
same.
watch them 2
Yeah.
players.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
You
It was
think
more about.
Gattuso,
Well, even back then,
Pirlo.
I'd think there was more quality to watch.
Everyone was. It was like that.
Or a
I feel
spread,
It's all
you know.
tactics now. Do you know what the thing is? Like, I remember watching a load of games last season, and it'd be like, right, Man U were playing Chelsea on the 4 o'clock Super Sunday. Get me stuck into this.
No.
And it's like, it's tactic overload, and like that's what you get. That
And this
teams
wasn't-
don't want to lose. The teams don't want to lose.
No, I was
but
going to touch back on what you said earlier. I think every single team in the top 6 has got quality ballers through and through.
yeah.
It's just how you set
when they
up.
let loose,
that
it's
game.
like,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
how you
like
set
Salah
up
this
these
season
teams.
though.
Unreal.
To do it that consistent, man.
I've been saying it for a while. Like I said salaries are different. It's different grade, and people say that. I'm still hearing one season wonder shouts, and I'm laughing and saying,
He ain't no Harry Kane.
he's on Fraudwatch for me every
Oh man, he's been on
week,
4 watches. I just hate him in it.
I don't like him, Denison. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Well, let's jump. Let's do the Fraudwatch then.
I've got a list, you know. I got to explain every single one.
Listen, let's kick it off, mate.
First of all, Emerson Royale at Spurs.
Oh, mate.
shout.
Do you know what? Yeah.
What did you expect, though?
Oh my
Nah, but
god,
like-
that's like a shopping list, bro.
So like, no, just watch him in it. I think like, how much did they pay? 25 mil.
And he's no better than Doherty.
Oh, he's worse than Doherty. I've never seen someone. Not
25 mil though is
innit?
like
Because
cheap.
basically, you see
chump
how
change.
it
Going back
works
to
with-
like the top 4, man. Like who's going to finish 4th? Tottenham have got a lorry load of like bad fullbacks, bad holding midfielders, man. They ain't got an attacking
Ain't got
midfielder.
nothing.
That's why I think they'll like Conte's quality, man. Like, and I think They might shock a few people next season. They'll break in the top 4 next season if he stays. But I think they've got like Skip, Hoberg, Winks, Emerson, Doherty, Ben Davies,
Santanga.
And Dembele's out the squad.
Like, they're only 2 attacking midfielders.
PSG,
Like,
Is he?
on the
Apparently on loan, apparently.
Fair play to the lad. He's a quality baller, man.
Emerson Royale.
And Dembele.
Go on, Emerson.
Oh,
Right?
Don't lose the ball very often, man.
Do you know what? I've got to put a Chelsea player on there.
Go on then.
Pulisic.
Really?
Ever since he done his hamstring.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Yeah. So just that Arsenal game, he done his hamstring, and he
It's
was,
them Puma boots, man.
he was on different smoke. Like I thought this guy going to be. Comes back, he's lost his pace, and he's a speed merchant, isn't it? Like you watch him now, it looks like he's being pulled by a truck.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, yeah. You watch him now, and it's like this, isn't it? It's like
It's the Puma boots,
it's like
man.
He's in pain running, isn't it?
Curse of the Puma.
Yeah, but I think that comes down to like Chelsea set up. Like their 2 wingers are the wing backs. Like that's where like Hudson-Odoi maybe fails a bit because they don't play.
Like
The wingers, traditional wingers.
Hudson-Odoi is a winger. Pulisic is a winger, but they don't play wingers.
Oh,
and I suppose you've got too many players like in the same position as
What
well.
about his end product, though?
he scored that 1 goal against Liverpool, but before that he missed. He had a mare before it, didn't he?
So if you're putting Pulisic on there, are you putting Timo Werner on there?
Nah.
Why not?
Do you know why? Work rate.
He's a striker, though.
No, but like.
He needs to put the ball in the back of the net.
For Timo, innit? I watch Timo, and like people give him slack in that, but like, say against Man City,
Sounds
for
like
instance,
another Ollie Watkins.
say if against Man City, for instance,
Yeah.
Man City are worried about his pacing behind. So it does. There's more for the team. There's a reason Timo always plays against Man City.
Yeah, he gets in the play. He gets in the right position, just can't
Right
finish.
position, you just can't finish it.
Yeah.
And I think that's just down to like the
Can you teach that?
Bundesliga tax.
Yeah,
That's
true.
What that is.
That is-
like.
that is
Wow,
very
a
true.
lot of players come from the
Jadon
You ever watched
Sancho.
it? You ever watched how high they defend?
Yeah,
Bundesliga.
And people just running in it, and it's
yeah.
I know the defenders have got like 48.
That's why Sancho's struggling now, man.
that's it, innit? Like,
Yeah,
Sancho's on
struggling.
there as well, you know.
Who else you got on there then?
Partey.
Yeah,
When the
he's
party
coming
out,
back early because Ghana are
Why
out.
does he come on?
and got sent off.
why is he come on, innit?
Picture of him on the bench. Like, in a hat. He's like his hat's here and he's just chilling.
You know
like,
when we laugh at
I
that?
shouldn't be
He
here.
must have thought, "Oh, lad, you think you can get me off the plane at 12 o'clock? Cart me to this game, bring me on. I think I'm not getting a 4-day holiday." Ref, red.
I can't
Shocking.
believe it. Like you watched the tackles as well.
Yeah.
Are the 2-0 down at that point?
Yeah. You don't
second
put a
one.
tackle in. You don't
The
put
second
in.
one. I was just watching and I think.
I've
you think
never seen
I-
you so stressed. Apart from when you heard the words Fraudwatch.
I just think like I watch someone. I think like Arsenal Arsenal do it a lot. Like I think to get someone in and they think, "Oh, this guy's the guy."
Always, isn't it?
I don't
Big
know,
PR, big branding.
Arsenal have impressed me a bit more than
Yeah, they look
I
good
thought
now,
they
but I
would
think it's
this
'cause they're
season.
kids, innit?
That Martinelli's a baller.
But sometimes
Yeah.
I don't. I think is it Arsenal or
But
Arsenal fans? Because I think
Ah,
Arsenal
it's
fans like when they run, go on the flag, they went on a run. They're the greatest team ever. Then they lose, and then it's like like
They've
cranky.
had a good run recently.
Arteta
They've had a good
out
run
and-
recently.
They brought
Yeah,
out
I mean,
music
he's
videos.
doing well for what he's got. He's doing well for what he's got.
They brought out a video for Thomas Partey.
Yeah, I
And this is
remember
the man
party
who-
hard.
Party hard.
You can't be doing that, innit? And the guy's getting sent off in 5 minutes.
And now they said they need another CDM.
But you know what got me though, and I didn't
Like
practice
Tottenham and
until
right backs.
I looked at the stats. Arsenal haven't won a Premier League in 18 years.
It's a
And
long.
I'm going to say this right then. You know how quick 12 years can go?
Yeah.
You know people saying Liverpool 30 years you haven't won a title, and we got laughed at.
You might be saying that about Man
You
U.
listen, you think right then the last 20 right then the last 12 years has flown by, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you think
You think how long ago Invincibles actually is?
yeah,
yeah,
Like-
but that's before HD TV.
yeah. Scott Leeds.
Yeah,
Your TV had a box on the back.
Suddenly, saying it's about that.
I mean, YouTube
Move
didn't
that
exist.
TV around the house, man.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad when you think
You
about
couldn't
it.
even
Like
mount the TV on the wall then.
Let's get to the Mr. Bean holder.
that. People were doing
Yeah,
what was it?
really.
LimeWire. LimeWire days.
What was it? Afghani TV?
Yeah, Black Chat, Al Jazeera TV.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the one.
Black Chat.
Anybody else on there? Get one more.
He's got about 20 more
No,
if you've got the
that's
time.
streets
for
you
it.
never forget, innit?
Oh, okay. Ollie, you got anyone for Fraudwatch?
Lukaku's getting close to
Yeah,
it.
he's got to be
Lukaku's
close to
getting
it,
very
you know.
close to it, I think.
I think he's already there.
Has he been mentioned already?
Yeah.
I mean,
believe so.
just
If not,
you
then
can't be
definitely
doing that
today.
to your gaffer,
I
man.
think-
You can't be doing that to your gaffer.
As a
Can't
fan,
be doing
I
that.
watch him and I just think like most players come in and they go to the system and they play to this. He wants to play to himself. Like I watched him at Inter Milan and him and Martinez up top.
Unreal, innit?
So,
I think there's the one goal in the Europa League where he burns people.
Yeah.
He's burnt someone once this year and his mates.
Lukaku's clearly class, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
But then he gets chances. Like he had 2 yesterday, didn't
The
he?
volley, that cross.
Yeah, and
he
he
should
had one
have
where he just
smashed
missed it
that.
completely, innit? It's
Yeah.
just like
But that's why it didn't work for me at Man United either, because he's
I was
not
going to ask you, innit?
a
Is it the
clinical
same
striker.
Maybe.
Man United need, if you look at our strikers,
Cavani? If you got him 5 years earlier.
mate, unreal. Van Nistelrooy, Andy
Vardy's
Cole.
the sort of player
Dwight
you needed
York.
for years.
You know what I mean? We've had clinical strikers over the years.
Even look at like Sheringham, one a household name.
Yeah, just can put,
Bang.
you know what I mean? And I just feel like the quality, like he has everything else. He's just, sometimes he puts the Timberland boots on. And it's just,
Trampoline foot.
yeah, it's just
Maybe it's the
crazy.
incentive as well, man, because sometimes you don't look interested.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I remember
The fact
he
he's
put
been
on
out
loads of
there,
weight at Man United, innit? Look at him now,
Maybe
he's
he does
trim
that
and
for Chelsea.
slim.
Maybe he does that for Chelsea.
Maybe it's the English food.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a coincidence, but I don't know. The Blues board can get Fraudwatched. And
The
pudding.
Blues board.
The whole Blues board.
We'll go pudding as well, man, because
Coming down, that's
someone
okay.
else. Pudding are coming down for a session at the Dingle on Sunday.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I saw them with the
Big up Daz.
They took the picture outside the Dingle, innit?
There's a lad that plays for like Hockley Heath.
Yeah.
And he's woke up with that flag in his bed on like
just
Saturday
sat it down.
morning selfies and that. But,
I love it,
like,
man. It helps build the league up, man.
They play down at Elmdon, so we said one Sunday come up to Dingle. We'll have a mashup. So this
You've all
Sunday.
got Monday off because no one ain't going to work on Monday.
You
after
can
that
do the
session.
Monday,
Work
man.
from
Need
home.
some experience now. Experience.
Back from around Tony camera.
I'm meeting in here.
It's experience, man. So they're coming up.
Let's hope no one can watch you.
Yeah, I'm going to turn your camera on. My camera's broke.
Yeah.
Now they're coming up Sunday for a smash up after the game. So we're
Decent.
looking forward to that. We'll put on a few extra chicken wings.
Should go live, man.
Still live. You've got the cameras, man.
Take one of
No
them,
cameras in
lads.
there. Sunday. You can keep your cameras.
Faz, you got anyone for Fraudwatch?
I think I said Ross Barkley before, innit?
Yeah.
Weird player. Very weird player. As a Chelsea fan, I just don't get it. Like,
Yeah.
you watch him sometimes and he does madness.
Yeah.
Is
next
he a
week he
fraud more so because he was tipped to be the next Wayne Rooney?
I think
Is that
didn't help,
linger?
innit?
Yeah.
But he sort of
Potentially.
started, like, you got to think when he was coming out, he was
He was
a smoker ever
Yeah,
since.
yeah.
And then like he's come to Chelsea. He hasn't even got a really.
How much
I think
did he buy
hasn't
for?
got
Like
too
10
much,
million
innit?
or something?
Just like play
14, I think.
It was cheap.
yeah.
14 million.
Just not even like be amazing, but like at least be in the squad.
Martial's the biggest fraud. I know you mentioned him before.
Yeah,
But Martial's the biggest
Mate,
fraud.
Ballon d'Or.
By a mile, man.
Ballon
You ever
d'Or.
seen a player that looks more disinterested on a football pitch?
Yeah, it's
What's happening with him now? Is he staying or is he going?
I don't know, man. Don't know.
It's- it's
To
nice
to
when
be
he's
fair,
had
if
a
I was him, I'd leave. You know, just
He
to
needs to go to like
same with Pogba. I'm just like, bro, just leave, man.
Why are you
Like,
giving him 500k a week?
The modern player, though.
You know what I
that's-
mean?
that's the
Like,
modern player, man.
or
Dele
this-
Alli. Dele Alli's at
yeah,
it
yeah.
now.
Even him. They said
Wasted talent,
go
man.
Newcastle. They're saying.
Yeah, but it's like, as an owner, you've seen him just sit there and not be arsed.
And you need,
And then you're going to go and sign him and
motivated.
pay him probably more money than he's on now because you've got the
Because you got the dough, and like I said, there's no incentive to play, is there really?
Diego
quality
Carlos, isn't it?
players, man. The quality
That
players.
one who wants to go to Newcastle, Diego Carlos. Then let me go now.
Yeah,
He's obviously going for the money.
yeah.
I think Newcastle are doing what they're looking at with the like FIFA players, like the ones that are half decent.
Yeah,
At the back, just
yeah.
sign
You
it, sign
when
it.
you start first, start your ultimate team.
That's it.
Looking like, let me search the market. He's good.
You know what,
He's
though?
good for 4K.
You know what though? It's good for the Prem though, man.
Yeah.
Because
Best
that's another
players, isn't it?
team with a load of money.
Mate,
And it's like
their worth is ridiculous.
like
Oh,
you've got-
stupid.
Do you know
All
what?
the-
Do you know what? From Fraudwatch, I just realised Hazard. Where's Hazard?
I mean,
Oh yeah, he's been on there, man.
can't talk.
He'll be at Newcastle in about a week.
I ain't having none of this about Hazard, you know.
Nah,
I'll take him back at
No,
Chelsea in a
I'm
heartbeat.
talking this Real Madrid Hazard, not Prem Hazard.
Bang the winner the other day, you know, last minute, innit?
Did he?
I'm not
Yeah,
having.
Super
I'm
semi-final,
not having
cup
Hazard
final,
at
you know.
all. Like, bro, you're finished.
I'll
You
take
are
him back in a
finished.
heartbeat, you know.
So-
I'll
You're
take him.
finished.
Would he even perform now?
I'll take the risk, innit?
I think
Sentiment,
you'll
innit?
see if similar sort of player to Coutinho. Coutinho, like if Coutinho can do it, I think Hazard's similar.
But I think with Coutinho's situation, it's more like the gaffer doesn't really like him wherever he's gone, kind of thing. Because even remember he went to Bayern and slapped Barcelona
Barcelona,
How
yeah.
weird is that, man?
in the Champions
That was
League.
the most like
Weird.
And
Yeah,
it reminded me of
yeah,
remember when
watching your missus cheat on you. innit?
so who done it? Was it
That's exactly what it's
was
Random analogy. Sorry.
who done it? Morientes done it to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Remember for against I think they played Monaco,
No, was it, and Morata done it for
Juve,
Juve against
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the thing, innit?
crazy.
So, but yeah, I mean, Coutinho, I wouldn't put him on Fraudwatch. I just think he hasn't had the right manager
Well, Jurgen
till
Klopp-
now.
No, I wouldn't forward watch Coutinho. I'm just saying
Jurgen
let's see
Klopp-
what Coutinho does for Villa, and I think he's got the right gaffer. Gerrard's going to do bits. Of
course
it.
he
I
will.
hate saying
He's
that, but he's going to do
motivated.
bits.
I think Jurgen Klopp said it best when he said, "If you leave, you stay at Liverpool, they build a statue of you. You leave, you'll just be another player."
Mm.
And it's true.
True.
It's a shame
Did
because
Coutinho get to play in the club?
yeah, him
briefly,
and
yeah.
Salah had about
He's
6
sort of
games
on
together.
the sort of on the
Do
way
you
out,
reckon it
weren't
would've
they?
worked?
It worked for the 6 games. It did work.
Coutinho's class, man.
He is
So
like he's a
good.
little
Class.
the magician, ain't it?
I've
Like,
said,
you
it.
know,
I've said he'll get you probably 6 goals minimum just from pure worldies.
but then you have to for Liverpool's things. Okay, and I always argue the case is: do you keep Coutinho, then you don't get Alisson Beck, and you don't get Van Dijk. For me, it's a no-brainer.
It's worked out
It's a
better.
no-brainer.
Yeah. True.
'Cause don't get me wrong, I was a massive Coutinho fan and still am to a degree. But if you're saying if you got the big number 4 at the back and big bearded B Brazilian,
I'm not having Alisson as best keeper though.
Neither am I.
no, he's got a mistake in him.
But,
Tell you who
bro.
I'm seeing as a really good keeper at the minute.
What?
The Wolves keeper, Jose Sarr.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing
he's
bits
good,
though.
he's decent.
Bits.
He's in the
Man,
Portuguese squad now, isn't
You
he?
gotta watch them. You gotta watch them sort of keepers, man.
Yeah.
It's like
Because they're the ones that face
The
all the
Watford
shots.
one
You look
ain't
at
bad either.
Ramsdale for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Everyone was like,
Exactly.
"Why is they signing him, man?"
You know, it reminds me of that as well. You know, the Mexico keeper.
Cover.
Mate, every World Cup on smoke, but then no one signs him.
Camper, no.
No, cover.
Koa.
Oh, Kai, yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
Every FM minute.
Bruv.
Man.
Decent.
He does every World Cup. He's on smoke.
Maddie says.
You know,
Then you're
that's,
just chilling in like,
that's the advertisement, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but no one signs him. Like World Cup is the stage where you get signed, in it. Like
yeah.
Rodriguez, James, in it.
you know what I was gonna say?
him, fraud,
It's when players say it's like when Liverpool bought
fraud.
Everyone has
That's my fraud was actually.
Yeah.
Everyone has
James
good-
Rodriguez,
everyone
you are
has
fraud.
good wings.
Also, Dybala, you are fraud.
You reckon?
Fraud,
Yeah, maybe.
He's another one who's out of contract, isn't he?
fraud.
I don't watch enough.
You are how old is he? 21, 22?
Dybala? No.
Yeah.
26,
Nah, he's
isn't he?
about 26 now.
Is he? Is he that old?
No, yeah, he's been at Juve for time.
I thought he was like.
like.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, yeah, but he's still a fraud.
Yeah.
I just feel like you ain't
I've never
fulfilled.
seen him perform in a big game.
I think
Never?
he's just comfortable in it.
And
Italian league,
also, what's his name? Atletico Madrid, Felix.
Felix.
Another fraud.
Good shout, that is, man.
Mate, you
Good shout.
went to Atletico knowing that they don't play.
120?
Oh mate, it's stupid money.
I think their signings recently have been mad because they're signing about they've got like 6 strikers there. Like
Yeah,
seven-
letting go.
seven-
Let
seven-
Suarez out
Yeah.
is getting chopped off.
chopped off.
Bro, Griezmann's on loan.
Dembele.
Conche, the ball.
Yeah.
Is it Conche? I forget the Brazilian midfielder. Is it, from
Kuna from Schalke or someone.
Yeah, but
Okay,
then
okay.
they've got the winger. They've got is it
Lamar, they've got Lamar,
They got
Carrasco.
Carrasco, Lamar, Koke still there.
but no defense.
South.
What's his name? That the Paul, whatever his
Yeah,
name.
the Argentina.
Yeah.
Who is it?
I'll be honest. I haven't watched the Spanish league in a while.
It's not attractive at all. Like to be honest,
I prefer to watch. I kid you not, a championship game.
I've got the El Clasico, was the avoid.
it's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like 100 for El Clasico.
When before we used to stop everything, we used to stop everything to watch it, and now it's just like.
Yeah, it's dead now, isn't it?
Playback on the.
But you look at the Champions
I just
League
watched the
now.
highlights and I
Look at the
thought,
Champions League now, and like the English teams took over.
yeah.
The English teams took over. It always used to be
And all
Madrid, Barca, Bayern.
because all the best players
Or in the Premier League,
now.
yeah.
He's top
That's
back,
why.
isn't it?
That's why I say it's good. What Newcastle are doing,
Mm.
because that's only good for like the Premier
As
League.
it-
So we say Newcastle Champions League in what the next?
I don't know. They got started this year. First, they started this year. It's going to take 4
So I
years.
think your Liverpool, your United, even though they haven't got like, cause they're not classed as like big money investors, they're always going to have the money to attract players.
Yeah,
And Chelsea got the money
yeah.
to buy players, and they've got, I think, of the stature. Do you really want to go? How many players come to England just to live in London?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
It's like
That,
William.
So you-
the reason
that's
he went
what-
to Arsenal.
yeah, but even like your teams like West Ham and that, they can attract big players because like look at your Pablo Fornals and all these players. Yeah,
Because they're London.
It's London based.
How many players want to go to Newcastle up there?
Yeah, it's
Nothing
dead in it.
around.
Liverpool, Man City, Manchester United, obviously because of where it's located as well. It's half.
Mm.
Cheshire.
Yeah, but anything, I think Newcastle.
You offer someone 200 grand a week against Liverpool.
How many players are going to Norwich?
Yeah.
Billy Gilmore.
Where are you?
How we got more on that about it, didn't
Yeah.
he? Oh,
That's that guy. Right, so let's go on to the streets. Never forget. Dane, do you want to kick us off with your list? Just give us 3.
Free.
I'll start off with Berbatov.
Jeez.
I think
Here for a bit of
I think someone
burn
said
time,
Tevez before, but
I did.
I thought Tevez was a bit
What's the
too-
line
yeah.
of like
I thought
sort
it
of
was
player
too-
that's what's the line of the player that's too big for the shoes?
So basically, players that are for the culture of street football kind of thing. So
Essien,
But not too
not even
big.
Essien,
But not
like
too
yeah,
big.
yeah. So they were never gonna get a Ballon d'Or, but like yeah, JJ Okacha is a perfect example.
As a kid, I used to like
To rap.
Guti.
Who?
Guti.
Guti H.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Nah,
No,
assist.
Guti H.
Guti H.
Assist from Benzema. Is it?
Yeah.
Sends it. Oh,
He's a good quality player. To be fair, when you look at that Galacticos team, he was one of the main figures in there.
But then you got like all them players around him. Who's the one that was like?
Yeah.
he
There,
don't get
there was
the
one for
praise.
me. I don't know if you should remember this. Like Redondo.
Yeah.
Redondo was like
When he Italian.
no Redondo.
It's like 98, isn't it? 98. No, in the Navy Tekkers kit with the shot. Yeah.
I think he played in the same Redondo Argentina. Unreal.
Striker.
No.
Midfielder.
No, you,
Oh, okay.
You think of Recoba?
Yeah, I know Recoba. Recoba's a bad boy.
Redondo was Argentinian, like holding left
Okay.
midfielder.
I used to think Ricalmo was a baller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's my favourite 10.
Baller.
That World Cup with the gold Preds.
Oh.
He was on smoke.
I said, was it
That effect.
Giovanni that played?
De Santos.
What about the whole guy?
No.
Yeah, that's a baller.
One who's
Ah,
dunking
yeah.
free kicks.
Yeah. He used to hit them volleys as well, innit?
Yeah. There was another one that played for Bayern Munich and he was at Barcelona as well. For a couple of
Yeah,
seasons.
Giovanni De Santos, that one.
Yeah.
And he went America, played for LA
no,
Not
Galaxy.
the young ones. I'm
No,
talking
it's,
like
um,
I'm sure my age now.
Oh.
You're saying just me, not far. Couple plus bats.
Yo, chill. Saviola is mine.
Oh yeah, decent.
Barcelona.
Barca.
Yeah.
That silver kit.
Saviola was
Santos
baller.
Cazorla's another one, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, massive fan of Cazorla.
Yeah.
Sam-
Both
Massive
footed.
fan of Cazorla.
I'm not sure if you remember the game. Was it Man City away? 2-0 with the yellow Puma. And he was just.
Apart from De Bruyne, I think one of the best 2-foot players I've ever seen.
Mm.
Yeah.
True, true.
So
Do you know? I've always said, no, it's gonna sound like a match. You know, one of the best 2-footed players was Adam Lallana. I fit Adam Lallana.
Yeah.
You watch him now, still the way he rolls it between his 2 feet.
The next one up for me, and it's not even being biased because I'm a Liverpool fan. CJ Curtis Jones.
that good.
I don't know.
I ain't seen enough to be
him,
fair.
I think where's he getting in?
Oh, okay.
Where's he getting? I don't tell where he's
I'd
gonna.
play him in the obviously because we're playing the free,
Yeah.
or you can play the left hand side of the free. He's a good player. Like,
Over Thiago or Hendo and
I would
Fabinho.
say over Thiago. If
Oh.
I would say because he's got more legs than
Okay.
Thiago. But again, he's still up and coming. Like he's decent player.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
CJ Curtis Jones.
Okay.
Man. I'll be about it.
Balassi was a baller.
Baller.
Yeah, Balassi was a
I just
baller.
remember this
I
one.
know he never really peaked like it.
But he was
That's
decent.
it.
Yeah.
But when he got the ball on the wing,
Exciting, innit?
Come on, he's really brushed the
He's only
floor.
good.
Yeah. Oh, bro, it's cheeky,
I
bro.
think it was Ericsson he sent to the ship.
With the chip, with the flick, and then over his head. Oh,
I think you can get a tricky one. Just don't get done.
yeah.
I'm begging my lady. Don't get turned into a highlight.
Yeah. Don't go viral.
Remember at Portsmouth for like 6 months, that D'Alessandro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember him in that?
Baller, the
Spider
square head.
50s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've got one for the Blue Noses. Zarate.
yeah.
yeah, Zarate was massive when he came in for us, but he didn't do loads. He didn't do
Oh,
loads, but it was like he scored. I remember the first game I went to, he played like he might have been Sheffield or Portsmouth, and he just put his free kick in the top bracket, and it's like Europa League.
Jose Dominguez.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course.
On
Remember
the-
Walter Pandiani? He's
Oh
Deadwood.
my
First pro evolution soccer. You're sorry.
Mate.
Deadwood's even like a room now.
Yeah.
Walter Pandiani.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've got to be
Baller.
going on to Sadu Doumbia and all them players next on field. Like they were just.
Wagner Love, he's still playing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wagner Love doing that, isn't it?
With his blue plats.
Roy de la.
Come on,
Fairs.
come on.
Do you remember the Match magazine? You follow that video. I can't get to the staples like that. Just one handle. Can you do it in Stoke on a cold Tuesday night?
Yeah, that's the shout, innit? Right, so let's go on. We got like a minute left before the power cuts. So let's get on to your Dingle all-time Prem 11 manager and formation.
Gotta go Martin. We've got to go modern players because we're youth, man.
Prem's not that old.
Yeah, we're youth. We were watching the 94s. We weren't in 4.
Prem years.
I watch premiers.
Go on and keep that. We're going to check and goal.
Yeah.
Who's your gaffer?
I mean, Ferguson's the obvious one. But I'm all Klopp, man. I'm all Klopp.
Gen Press.
All Klopp.
Good Ferguson.
I'm all Klopp, man. So we'll go Ferguson.
Check.
Check and goal.
Yep.
Ashley Cole left back.
Yep.
Okay. Going Rio.
I feel like that's the same one that's happening every week, so I think we're going to mix it up a bit.
And then
John Terry's got to go in
yeah, JT. Yeah.
with a bit of Vincent company.
Jeez. That's a good shout.
Right now. Maybe Ivanovic.
Okay.
That's Chelsea boys, not having that.
I understand the Ivanovic was decent.
Goals in it?
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
see that, but not the West Brom.
I'm having.
That's all I'm about.
I love Gary Neville, but I'm having Cole Walker myself.
Fairs.
No one's beating him down.
4-3-3, yeah?
4,
Yeah, you have to.
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1.
That's why I say it.
Okay.
4-2-3-1.
The
Gerrard
two.
goes in the middle.
Ambulance.
What, in
the CDM?
6?
Well, he's got to be in there somewhere. What about Kante?
We're not having him in the 10. We're not having Lamps in the
Yeah, in
10.
the 6 then.
Not having him in the 6.
Go on.
Got to have Lamps in the 10.
Straight in the car park after the bird sounds like
Oh wait, Dan and his way, Pulisic gets in there, man. Fraudwatch. So Kante, Gerrard, Lampard.
Okay. Wingers.
I've got more front three. And I've got Salah.
You can't not have the goat.
Like the
Hold on,
levels,
say that
the
again.
levels,
So,
where,
the front three.
the levels we go on Ronnie in it for me.
Yeah.
Is Real Madrid, innit?
Yeah.
I feel like United, like Salah's for me is the more in the Prem. than
Has he
Ronnie.
scored 42 goals in a season?
It's gotta be close.
We had this argument last week.
You know what I mean, innit?
You just this is your squad, then.
Yeah,
You name your
my
squad,
front
bro.
three would be. I'm gonna have to go Thierry off the left. I have to do that.
Yeah.
But left forward, not left wing. Innit?
That FIFA formation,
That
tell
FIFA,
you.
yeah, formation too,
That's that Chelsea stuff. I know what's going on. Sorry days.
Drogba's coming in there.
Yeah, Drogba through the middle, man. Big game player. I'll have him in it.
I like Drogba.
Listen, I know a Chelsea fan that says Drogba is not world class because he's only scored 20 goals in 2 seasons. Well, he scored 20 goals twice.
Let's come at me.
And it is Bundestats. Cool.
But,
Drogba is quality,
I've
but
watched Drogba in it for years, and I remember like Arsenal, what he used to do to Arsenal. Every
Yeah,
year.
he's the
What
bully.
you do to Carragher?
Hold on, to be fair,
Drogba's a baller.
Diego Costa.
If Diego Costa if he had been here for longer at Chelsea and won,
You'd have
One
Costa
more.
and Drogba up top.
I mean, he had 2 Prems. What? 2
Costa
Prems?
was one. It's the one.
One.
But that
That
time
comeback season, what did he win? Didn't he win
They won
something?
2. Yeah, won 2.
Yeah,
under
yeah, I was
Conte,
gonna say.
yeah. Wow. Yeah, like I think.
I
Costa
remember he was
like,
bullying Arsenal defenders.
Costa
Gabriel.
was-
Remember we did that to
mate.
Gabriel?
Oh,
The only player who couldn't do was Henderson.
Yeah, I'd go Drogba, but I think I'll have to go Salah on the right now.
There's not.
Who's
been
on
a
your
better-
left?
I can't
Henry.
think of a better
Henry,
right
yeah.
winger
Yeah,
in the Prem
Yeah.
through the years.
They haven't.
What's
they
happening
haven't-
to
You
Bale
think
last
you got
week?
what Beckham?
But Beckham's right mid.
That's what I'm
innit?
saying. You got
Bale,
Beckham,
probably.
Bale.
But
But we're
no
saying
one-
consistently
I mean,
doing it for the last 4
yeah,
seasons.
There's no one who's really.
Yeah, there's no one
Got
touching
like
that
Joe
level.
Cole, Damien Duff.
Oh, we're going through
I mean,
Chelsea.
Robin,
you know,
Robin in
Gavin,
there.
Gavin,
When Robin come in there.
Robin at Chelsea when he come in,
Yeah.
young flames, but he wasn't the player he was.
I'm waiting for Dennis Wise shouts in a minute for that number 6.
No, I don't
Mate.
know why.
Alright, we'll just settle and put Rashford in off the left.
Yeah, that's who you want.
Nah, I'm not. I wouldn't. You wouldn't. You ain't seen
You
daylight.
said
in my
Martial
team.
earlier on camera.
Yeah, Rashford, them two. I mean, my front three was Henry on the left, Rooney and
See, that's
Ronaldo.
Rooney, man. So good.
I think about Rooney. I just think,
Rooney's so good.
Yeah, man.
I remember where he went for that period, he was banging against Chelsea for fun. For like
He's
20 yards.
Balled Rooney.
Yeah, I think because he was in, it's mad. Because when I stepped away from when I had to reevaluate my 11, I was like, yeah, Rooney. I think he was because he was that good. Like
He's
You know,
English
the,
as well, he
the
passes
beauty
it
of all
out.
this is, like, Shearer don't even get a mention.
he got it in my one. But
Yeah,
I'm,
he's
I'm older than
He's the he's the top goal scorer. So,
No, I can't.
but I mean, just for me, Henry through the middle. What a player!
I think
man.
for
What a
quality,
player.
yeah, Henry's the best
What a
player,
player, man.
arguably
No,
to
Henry,
touch the Prem.
Play whoever he wants.
You don't think so?
Ivanovic. That West Brom though, innit?
Right, so lads, I appreciate you coming
No
on.
problem, man.
Thanks for having us, boys.
Good luck for the rest of the season. Where can the people follow you guys on the media?
Dingle FC on Insta and Dingle FC again on Twitter, but the eyes are one.
Yeah.
There's some other Dingle FCs out there, man. The old copyright. We might have to go Long Throne FC, you know.
No, that's it. We might have to
Dingle
change it back.
FC with a one.
Long Throne
There you
FC.
go.
And then the Dingle on Facebook, but you know, shout out to the sponsors as well.
Yeah.
The Dingle Pub and DRP. who
Nice.
Still helped us through COVID, and that's really appreciate that.
Shout out to you both as well for doing this.
Yeah, man.
Giving everyone a platform.
That's what
Take
we're here
it
to
further,
do,
innit?
man.
Listen,
You know what I
that's what
mean?
it is.
Trying
That's what it is,
to.
man.
You're welcome, lads. Man. It's been a
It's the
pleasure.
late nights of editing that they don't see, innit?
Yeah, that's it. The hard work,
I don't know how
innit?
you do that.
You don't see the late nights of me having to like get towels ready and stuff.
Writing up his Fraudwatch.
Oh, it's a pleasure, lads, man.
Well, yeah. Again, thank you guys for coming on. Episode 67, No Tekkers podcast in the bag. We out. Peace.
Bless.